What's going on, people?
Hello, hello.
How's it going? How's it going? We're just waiting for notification for YouTube and Facebook. We're live. Okay, I got YouTube.
YouTube.
Let me fix my mic really quick. Look, we stopped kind of like podcasting per se in 2 weeks, and
We're all off.
we're
We're
at
off.
home max. What's going on, Mary? How's it going?
Hello, Mary.
Yeah, it's like I feel like I was lost. I was like, what am I supposed to do? Crazy, right?
It is. It's only 2 weeks. Like
2 weeks. 2 weeks that we don't do news.
I'm sure it is
2 weeks that we took a break.
because it's cold over here. Well, we didn't really take a break. We just didn't do it live.
Well, we couldn't do that live because we were busy.
Right.
That's pretty much it. If
I'm
not,
about
I would
taking
have
a
done
break.
it.
I'm about taking a break.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean.
Did
How,
we?
how's it going, guys? Hope everybody's having a wonderful time, wonderful week. Hopefully, everybody's preparing for um,
The
the
holidays.
holidays. So I don't know. I don't feel like I'm ready.
We're a little behind, but
We're behind. How
that's
about you
normal.
guys?
That's normal.
How about everybody?
Every year we say we're gonna get ahead of it, and we never do.
Every year, you online. Sorry that I'm not looking directly at the camera. I was running behind and I legit forgot to look for some information. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to catch up while we give people a break to join us.
Mary says she's ready to be off.
I'm ready to
I'm
be
looking
off
more
too.
for New Year's and Christmas for 10 days off. And you guys are lucky that you're actually off. I'm
Um,
not. I'm not better.
I am ready
Not better at all.
to be off. That's for sure. So ready. I need a break. I need a break. I seriously need a
Same.
break.
Glad that all y'all get a break.
Well,
Again, not better. Bitter party or one.
it's not that. It's just because honestly, I call it a break, but it means a break from work. Honestly, I already have kind of like ideas of vlogs, and I was looking at our calendar. And okay, we got live streams to do. We got vlogs, so it's not like we're fully gonna be off. If it makes any sense, you know what I mean? I hope I'm making sense.
You're making sense.
I am.
But for people that are actually going to be off, for people that are still working, all I hear is wah, wah, wah.
So you're trying to say that when we had to do videos and all that, that's not working?
It is work, but then you're off. So now you have to go to your other job.
Oh, it's not that I had
Right.
to perform multiple jobs
Correct.
within the job.
Correct.
Okay.
Like me.
I was gonna say, kind of got me worried over there for a second. I don't know what happened here. I mean, sometimes I just wish that the only thing I would do was vlogging. I'm not hating on anybody. It's just that try vlogging, editing, your regular full time job, running businesses. It's like ooh,
Kids.
the kids and their activity. So, anyways, it's being a little bit nuts. Um, so today, guys, so those that are joining us, basically almost every Wednesday is when we actually do some business and universal news, and we call it a real talk. Real talk is just like I want to basically give people a forum to be completely honest and share their opinion. Also, the things that we're going to be talking about, certain things. What's up with my screens? Okay.
It's going cuckoo.
No, it's like we were having probably having issues, technical issues. You see how it's flashing now? Oh, it's flashing.
Oh, it is flashing. Is it flashing?
Yeah.
Is it flashing over
Oh,
here
I
too?
don't know if it's flashing on the screen, but it's flashing in ours. But anyway, we're just gonna talk about some Disney Universal news. We're gonna share mostly what's happening, what's about to happen. Probably be giving you some of my opinion, whether it's a good idea, not a good idea. you know, not flashing. Okay, maybe our
Thanks, Mary. I'm still trying to log in. Trying to get in there.
I'm just trying to like.
Thanks, Mary. I'm still trying to log in.
My bad. Oops. So anyway, it's funny. It's crazy because it's like flashing. Like we have some kind of lighting over here. Weird. But you know what? All kind of weird stuff. All kind of weird stuff have been happening to us lately. So I don't want to jinx it. Hopefully the camera doesn't die on us.
God, why do you have to say that?
I mean, it's a computer one. But anyway, guys, lots of interesting things happening. Mainly, Karen, we got brand new theme parks opening.
Woohoo!
A brand new theme park opening announced, confirmed as of yesterday. All I gotta say is like Disney, all good old Disney. I think we better get used to see Disney not performing or not being number one for a few years. David, how's it going? I hope everybody in you and the family is doing well. But all that I could see, Karen, is like here's Disney promising and basically not delivering, and here's Universal consistently saying things and boom and outdoing themselves. Little by little, we're gonna have the number one theme park company, and I think they're already there.
That's not Disney,
and it's not Disney. I think I've been saying this for years now. I think if it's not now, and Universal's about to grab that spot, and that's without even Epic Universe.
Right.
Universal's not holding back. Universal's just like they're ripping Disney's head off. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Aloha, Jax. Happy holiday. I love you. I love you too, man. We miss you too. Steven was in the park today. I was like,
oh, was he?
Yeah, I was like, man, I wish I would be there. Yeah, he was there earlier today in Universal. So normally Steven goes on Wednesday, so I'm like, cool. He keep me posted. So David said, can't wait to be in Florida next week. Whoop, whoop.
Oh, nice.
I'll be there with Marilyn before New Year's Eve. Hopefully it's not cold like it's here in Chicago. It's not cold.
It's not gonna be as
it's
cold
not
as
like
Chicago.
I mean, we've been like in the low 50s, colder than usual. It's still
good. I'm cold. Everybody else is fine.
It's still good temperature for me to be in a jacket, short pants, and flip flops.
Yeah,
that's how it was today. So
I have a sweater. I have long pants.
The kids' basketball practice was outside, so they were fine. I mean, there were some of them were like, it's too cold. But,
that would have been me.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
It's cold for Floridians. It's cold.
Yeah, and apparently for Mary, who lives in Maryland. But anyway, guys, so we got a lot to talk about. I mean, I'm just gonna stop and then move forward because I want to cover a lot. I mean, there's a lot of things that we've been missing in the last, not missing, but talking to you guys in the last 2 weeks. So basically, I want to start the live stream saying thank you to Lou Gardens and for inviting us to see Dazzling Nights. If you haven't seen that video, highly encourage you. It was a cool video. It was Kyle and I. And we had a blast. Honestly, we had a blast. So Dazzling Nights, it is located in Lou Garden, which is in almost downtown Orlando, past downtown Orlando. And cool stuff, man. Like this is their second year, and I was in shock to see how many cool stuff they have. So I want to thank Creative Project also for the invite. They told me in the email that they fully enjoyed it, that we captured everything very nicely between me and Kyla. So, hey, I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Chico reacts, hey, I just started watching you guys since last month and I could not stop. I've been binge watching you guys and I finally became an AP for Disney, and I'm from Tampa, Florida. Thank you. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, man. That means a lot to us.
Yeah, it does.
That means a lot to us.
Thank you so much.
So welcome to that family. So anyway, Dazzling Light, want to say thank you to them. Moving right along. Just want to continue giving continue give information. You know, prices depending what it is. What night you go will start at $15, which is not bad. You know, for I just go during the week. That's what Kyle and I did.
Yeah.
Go during the week. It's a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people, and you will enjoy it. They're gonna be running a thing until January 5th. And anyway, this picture is legit. I mean, they do such an amazing job. Karen, they also do something during Halloween.
Ooh.
This was their second year, so hopefully we get to see it next year because it looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Let's talk about something interesting. I want to just give credit to HHN 365. But something came up today. Apparently, Universal have been already submitting not inspection. I'm reading the permits, the permit for the haunted houses for next year already.
Jeez.
So what they've been doing is very, very funny. So very unique. What they're doing now is that they're not titling it. They're not putting any hint anymore. They're just going with desserts. Very interesting. I mean, or are they trying to tell us something?
Right.
So
try to see if people figure it out.
A bunch of shout out to HHN 365 who actually posted this morning. A bunch of permits went up, and as you can see, expiration date is on June. This is typical for Universal when they do permits for the haunted houses. So that leads you to believe that a lot of the haunted houses are done by the summer. They're just doing the retouches and all that. So here's another one, Flan. Very unique. The other one is cookies. Then you have another one that says
service apps.
Oh, the pie.
Oh, pie. Filling pie.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
So very, very interesting. Once again, you can find HHN 365 on all socials, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So I don't know.
That's interesting.
Yeah. In the larger news, Karen, Universal confirms plans for first UK attraction and buys a huge site in Bedford to build it.
Nice.
This is coming from Sky News. So this says the Hollywood studio has parks in the US, China, Singapore, and Japan, but UK-based film fans could soon be able to enjoy Universal attraction without the one expensive flight. And we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that in a second because I don't know. I'm having reservations about the whole thing. So anyway, bottom line, Universal, the news started leaking yesterday or the night before in Twitter. Alicia actually is the one who actually posted first, which is Alicia Stella, which is a great journalist that you can follow, and her along with the YouTube channel from Theme Park Stop. They basically started leaking it. Like today's the 20th. I mean, I think it wasn't during the night. Look. So since on the 18th, Alicia posted it on the video from the Theme Park Stop, like I mentioned before, and follow them because they do a lot of great videos, especially for Epic Universe. Very, very, very thorough, and they study the permits, they study everything. But since December 18, Orlando Park Stop, my bad. Since December 18, they were the first one that actually say something is coming for the UK. on a 500 acre on Bedford, and they said it, and it just blew up all over Instagram and or not and Twitter. But there you have it. This is Alicia, and I want to give credit where credit is due. Outstanding journalist. She covers pretty much Universal and Disney mostly. She's like the Scott Gustin for Disney, but she kind of like do both. But she you could count on her a lot with Universal
Yeah.
stuff and international. Love her content. So there you have it. So then after all of this was released, Universal was like, "Oops,
I guess we gotta tell it.
I guess that we have to, commit to it now because the people started pulling this picture before even Universal announced it themselves. All that they did was confirm. Once they confirmed Universal yesterday, I ended up sending a letter or an email to all of their team members talking about the future plan.
Yeah, guys, we are opening.
So they're like, yeah, there's been some news leaked out there, and this is what's going on. So we're excited to share the news with you. We're expanding. So at this point, nobody knows exactly what they're building, other than they actually bought this land just 45 minutes from London. So it's an easy access. So they're being smart. They're like,
Yeah.
okay, I gotta be closer to the big city. Here's my concern. Now I gotta be selfish for a little bit. Just hear me out over here. And not for me. I don't care about me. Because other than seeing our friends from UK, because I love UK people. I love the UK people. And I look forward to seeing them. And when I work in the park, I would love to talk to the UK families, but at the same time, I will be hating on them every time that they said that they had to take per law. What is it? At least 3 to 4 weeks
off
a year. They get
to
it.
go on holiday.
They call it a holiday.
Yeah.
That's the law. For at least 4 weeks, they have to take it. It's not like, well, the employer doesn't approve it. No. You have to take it. So I love seeing my UK people. My question is, can Universal now be diverting possible financials or possible money flow or cash flow, pushing it back over there, which is, don't get me wrong, smart of them, but can they be deviating? Would this harm Orlando in the future? That's the better question. It is beneficial for them, but by not having such an amazing product like Universal Studios accessible over there, Disney hasn't gone in UK at all. You know what I mean?
Right. But I think it's the same thing as the ones in Singapore and any other. Like, people are still gonna go. I don't think it's gonna affect us because once it gets built in UK and everybody from the UK goes and visit them, then they're gonna want to come back to the States because they like coming to the States anyway. So I don't think it's gonna deviate people from coming.
And that's my only question. Would they feel the need now? Because I tell you what, there is a lot of people from the UK that love Universal. They'd rather go to Universal than even Disney.
Yeah, but they still want to come to the States.
Right, but they come here for Universal over Disney.
Yeah, but
they still go to Disney because remember, they have plenty of time to take off. But I'm telling you, a lot of people come to over here just for Universal. And now that I had days to just spend over here, then I might as well visit Disney. Could this be a potential damage to the economy of Orlando at this point? Only time will tell. I don't know. I'm just
maybe the year that it opens. But I don't know. I don't know that. I don't really think it's going to.
I'm the devil's advocate. I like bringing other things than how everybody brings. I think I know what is causing that. The fan. I think that's what it is.
It could be. And Mary has a good point though. She said I could see them doing doing HP Ministry of Magic in the UK, being that it's all England based. That would be amazing, actually. If they theme a lot of it for Harry Potter, that would be kind of cool.
Well, here's my second concern, which I've been criticizing this massively in both Universal and Disney. Why they don't create things that are different in other parks, so it makes people want to go. So, for example, they now they Disney builds Zootopia and Frozen and or whatever they call it. Don't touch it. Leave it like as it is. You know what? Don't bring it over here, because that's just gonna make the tourists want to go there just to enjoy for that. So I think that concept will work perfectly as long they do not repeat it here on the States. Now, I want to go to UK because this is the only location that I'm able to see it. But my concern is that they're not. So, for example, we do have Diagon Alley here in Orlando, and California is dying to get Diagon Alley. And there's rumors that with all this Hollywood expansion, there may be a possibility of a Diagon Alley. I mean, and that rumor has been out now for like a year or two, and it's sounding louder and louder every month. So, what's the point of that at that moment? You know, I feel it's smart of them if they give you something different in all the parks.
Oh, they might make it though.
But I have the feeling they're not.
Maybe time will tell.
But let's take Super Nintendo World for example. So, Super Nintendo World in Japan has the Mario Kart, has the Yoshi thing, and are about to open Donkey Kong. We're about to open the same thing here in Orlando. The same thing. Then Hollywood doesn't have the Donkey Kong and Yoshi. They don't have it, but it doesn't mean that they cannot expand.
Can they expand though?
They could.
Do they have the space for it?
They may have to just sacrifice all the space. They may have to sacrifice all the things if they want to.
You know, the lower lot, I don't think so.
From the lower lot, they may have to like get rid of Transformer or something like that.
The Mummy.
Maybe
Jurassic Park is on there too.
Maybe not Jurassic World, but they may expand it towards and get rid of Transformer at that point. When you put franchise and they're seeing, okay, what's making me money, this or that, they're not gonna hesitate cutting it. They're not. So again, what's the point if you're gonna be building the same thing? 10 to 15 years down the road, people are gonna get tired of doing the same thing no matter where they go, and they're not gonna go. So you and I go to Hollywood because we experience things that we don't have over here. And even things that are similar, like in Disneyland, are completely different than over here.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Chico React says, do you guys think you guys will make the trip to UK when it finally opens? If it's a theme park? It's in our bucket list to visit all Disney and Universal Park internationally.
Right.
I said bucket list. I don't know how long it's going to take us. But it is in the bucket list.
It'd be amazing to do it opening year, but I don't know. It just depends on how much it's going to cost to make the trip.
Because the one thing we got to remind everybody is that, again, we are a family of content creator. Everything that we do is times 4.
Right.
Regular content creator, no offense to them, is times 1 or times 2, you know. So sometimes it's easier to come up with that money. And we continue to use that as an example. You know, people that went to Jollywood, it was okay maybe for them to lose $159 on night 1 with a disaster that they did, but it wasn't okay for us to lose almost $700.
Right.
Had that been probably me, I would have still fussing about it, but I was like, oh, whatever, it's $100 something bucks, whatever, let's move on.
Right.
But when we lost almost $700,
that hurts a little.
Whew. But yeah, definitely. I'm excited to see what Universal is bringing. And the reason why I'm saying Universal is not holding back, let's check everything that they're doing. They have Epic Universe. They're investing money in both of the theme parks over here. So they're already working on DreamWorks Land and all that. And there's rumors of future, not expansion, but
retheming
and reimagining of certain rides. More to come later on that. Not today, but later on. Um, they already spent money on Hollywood. They're about to open. They're building Halloween Horror Nights in Vegas. They're doing Universal Studios, the Kids Park in Texas, and now UK. And there's also rumors that they are expanding in Singapore. They are gonna expand as possibly either a land or a second park in Singapore.
Oh, and they're spending money.
There's rumors that they may actually buy whatever park they had. I think it was in Spain that they sold not too long ago. They're gonna buy it again.
They bought it, sold, and they're gonna buy it again.
Yep. And here's the largest rumor. Largest rumors coming down the pipe, and I've been saying it now for months. For months, we've been saying that. Don't be surprised when it comes down. What we've been saying, the Universal is gonna get in the game too.
Cruise.
Yep. That's the latest rumor out there. It's sounding harder and harder. We've been saying it now for a month.
They need to partner. If they don't buy a cruise line, they need to partner with a cruise line.
Yeah,
because they used to do Royal.
There's conversation right now on both. There's 3 conversations going on. Royal. Can we partner? Can we buy retired cruise ships and rebuild them, or can we start one on our own? Those are all the conversations happening at the moment, and it's sounding harder and harder. Remember, Universal said we will be the first destination of the world, and they keep proving it. Look, when they what's that? Oh, we'll be here. When they do Universal Destination and Experiences, that's a fairly new logo. And trust me, as a travel agent, a lot of the things that they're redoing on their video is for that. They want Universal to be their number one location or destination experiences in the world. They just don't want us to go to there. They want us to just experience the best thing in the world. Been saying that for the longest. They're gonna get in the cruise industry. Disney better watch out. In the meantime, you got Bobby Iger and you got Josh playing I don't know what kind of game, and that's gonna come back and bite them in the you know what, and it's already happening. All right.
Chico React says, I completely agree with what you said about them changing up in theme parks because I really wanted to go to California to go see Mario Theme World, but when I found out that it's coming here, I totally changed my mind and I'm now just going to wait. Yeah, at this point you might as well wait because we're going to get a bigger land when it comes to the Mario world.
For now.
Yeah. Well, in the States.
Right, for now.
So, Americans will love a Universal Cruise. Yeah. I mean, I gotta say, like they're gonna to be able to compete with this in the cruise industry. It's gonna take a little bit because I think the Disney Cruise Line is one of the better ones out there.
Yeah.
I think I even think the cruise line is way better than any of the parks. And in California, well, any of the state parks because we haven't gone internationally for any of the other parks out there. But hands down, I think if you're between a cruise with Disney or a theme park coming to here or California for to visit the parks, I would tell you to go on a cruise, hands down. So
100%.
They will have to. I think they will have to step up their game when it comes to the cruising world. So,
but definitely at this point, we gotta wait and see how is this gonna work out. If they're gonna open a theme park, is it gonna be an exclusive theme park that basically you're gonna find nothing but unique rides and stuff like that over there, not on the state. That way, people want to travel.
People are gonna want to travel anyway. But
is it gonna help? Is it gonna hurt the economy here in Florida? That's the other question because we get tons of tourism from the UK, and I'm telling you, and you could ask any theme park blogger out there, they'll tell you UK people, they love Universal. They love Universal.
Chico React says, "Do you think the Disney cruise is worth the extra money compared to any other cruise?"
Yeah.
That's the debate I've been having. It's
Heck yeah.
It's super expensive, but I think if you can manage to do it, I would say do it. And I don't think if you're a Disney fan and you like cruises and some of that, I don't think you're gonna be disappointed.
No.
I think the guest the cast interaction with guests is 1,000% better than you will find in any other parks. Their food it's good. Their shows are phenomenal. You're gonna see characters on and about the ship everywhere. So I think there's a lot of like activities for people like families to do. The kids clubs are amazing. So I think if you can manage to be able to go on a Disney cruise, you should do it.
Here's the problem you're gonna find. And it happens to everybody. Once you do Disney and go back and try to do somebody else, you're gonna be like, it's not Disney.
Yeah.
It's not Disney. Yeah. Yes, it was good, but it's not Disney. So
I think in the shows alone, you can't compare it to.
Nah.
And I mean, we haven't really been a royal, but I still don't think, and I could be completely wrong. I don't think the royal shows would compare to the Disney ones. Because they're like Broadway style shows over there. Like
we know a lot again. So we know a lot of people, and we know a lot of YouTubers that have personally told us Disney's the way to go.
Yeah.
We know our travel agents, the owners of the company, they have traveled in different cruises, and they're like, it was good, but it's not Disney. It's not Disney.
Yeah.
So that goes to show you, But definitely,
I say at least do it if you can. At least do it once. That way you experience it. They're super expensive. I don't really know why they're so expensive, but if you can and you can manage it, do it at least once. That way you get the experience. I personally think that once you do it once, you might save up a few years and then go again instead of doing like other cruises.
You will like it.
Yeah.
I have the feeling you're gonna like it. Clay says, you guys have amazing information and content. Keep it up. Love you guys. Takes and thoughts about all the parts. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. We love you back. We love you back. We try to share as much info as we can, as time allows us. Sometimes I would love to share, to do more videos. It's just time has been nuts lately.
Yeah, it's about to get a little bit more hectic. We kind of joining.
It's all good, guys. We're gonna figure it out. Just stay tuned. If you don't follow us on social media, I posted on Facebook though, and YouTube this week. So, we released a video yesterday, live stream today. We're gonna go tomorrow and record our video, and Friday and Saturday we're gonna be live from Magic Kingdom. As you know, Friday night Friday night is the last party. So that means that then the parade that you get to see in the party and the show that you get to see in the party will be during the regular hours of the theme park. So we will be there. We will be there on Saturday live streaming, also recording a video in case people like shorter content. And then next week on the 30th, we're going to be back on Magic Kingdom live streaming as well, because it's the first night of the New Year's activities. And then on the 31st, I will be in Epcot showing you all the New Year's Eve activities, live streaming as well. So we got content coming to you guys, and I hope you're ready for it, because it's gonna be super fun. The crowd may not be as much, but
the crowd's not gonna be.
So anyway, Karen, you have not seen this. You have not been in the theme park in a while. I know Mary saw it because Mary was there the day that this was installed. But this is Gwen. Gwen is the new duck that is in the movie Migration, and we got this inflatable, and Hollywood got an actual character. But hey,
How do we get an inflatable?
It is what it is. It's so darn cute, and you know, according to my friend Joe, she said it was super cute and she loved it. So hey,
Daniela saw it. She didn't. Mary
oh okay, Danielle saw it. So hey, if a kid loves it, I love it too.
Hello, I just Gwen scares me.
Gwen scares me. And they had this photo up again. This photo up is new because when I was there for the Orlando Informer, I wasn't there. So there you have it. This is Gwen.
Aw, she's cute.
In Hollywood. So you guys see now when they do different things in parks, you know, motivates you to like go to those parks. Not that people are gonna travel just to see Gwen, but
I don't think they're gonna travel here to see an inflatable.
Cute. I know.
Chico Riaz says, "Do you guys work regular jobs? If so, I'm so much more appreciative about any videos you guys post. You guys are awesome. We actually do. Carlos has a full-time job. I work full-time for Disney. The kids both are obviously in school and they're very active in sports. We own a DJ company, and we're dabbling in a lot of things.
We're travel agents.
We're travel agents.
So yeah,
we do a lot.
We do everything but sleep.
Yes,
we sleep maybe 4 hours a day.
Yeah,
and sometimes it's less.
Miss Sheila.
Miss Sheila, how's it going?
How's that beautiful puppy doing?
Miss Sheila got a new puppy, and it's so darn cute. Miss Sheila's back in the puppy stage.
I want to get that puppy.
You got 5 over here.
I know, but it's a puppy.
Well, that's a puppy, but you have 5.
I got him. I got one.
Teenagers and adults that act like puppies.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Sheila said this movie looks so cute.
It does look cute. It does. It actually does look cute.
This is the first movie that I've seen in a while that I'm like, I really want to go to the movie theater. Yeah, thank you, Chico. We try. And we're moving right on.
She's feisty.
Boom.
That is so cute.
So they came up with a merch. Last week they came up with this merch.
Oh my goodness.
My friend Annie ended up reporting this. So right now we're using WDW Universal News as a source. But in case you guys are coming to Orlando in the next few weeks. Look how cute
she is.
Karen, I think we need to buy. We barely buy stuff anymore.
I cut them off.
We've been very good. Very good. Aloha, ya said, I want to grow up to be like you guys, always moving and growing. Look who's talking.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Look who's talking.
I think you beat us in being in the parks for longer than we.
What happened? You see, what happens is that.
Why is the Exxon's more expensive? Because it's bigger.
I guess. See, the problem is that we're in a transition in our lives. No problem. We're trying to. We're in the stage of our life. We're in the 40s now. We're starting to think about retirement. And we're like, okay, when we retire.
We want to retire.
When we retire, we want to do the things that we love the most. So far we discovered that we do like being travel agents. We love traveling. So we're like, okay, why don't we stay in that industry? We enjoy content creation, especially recording videos. And a year ago, Karen discovered that she doesn't mind at all doing live stream. So she enjoys doing live stream. I enjoy doing this news because I'm a researcher per heart. And Karen does like doing live stream from the park because she loves sharing at the moment what's happening. And for me, it's a win-win because then I don't have to edit. So
I think that's why I like it.
So at that moment, we're discovering all the things that we love. And we're like, okay, we need to like work hard to see we develop it. And then to throw the fact that we got 2 teenagers and we got it
extremely busy.
We got it. No, but we got to teach them right. We got to teach them in life. When you want something, you got to bust your behind and you got to set goals and you got to go after them. And nobody's going to give you anything. Things are not going to be handed to you on a silver plate. And everything that we own is because of hard work and dedication. It doesn't, you know what I mean? So we're trying to be example of what we preach. So there's many times that our guys, tomorrow we gotta go vlogging. oh, we don't want to go, or I'm tired. Good, we're tired too. We're gonna do it. And so that's, you guys don't get to see that aspect, but that's basically what goes on behind the scene. And I think is I gotta have like a family meeting and have a conversation with the kids and see if they want to show more behind the scenes, or if you guys want to see more behind the scene, more of our lifestyle, so you guys get to see what we're up to. If that's something that you guys are interested on, and they agree, because I gotta respect also their life. It's their
Right.
life, and I want to show. There's times that Carla just want to sit down, chill, and she doesn't want to talk about. She doesn't even want to talk to me at all.
To anybody, actually. There are days that she shuts down, like,
because she's so busy that she just want to watch TV and decompress. So I want to talk to them and say, hey, you know what? The audience, our viewers have been asking for more behind the scenes. Is that okay if I show some of our activities? Can we show more of you guys being yourself, in terms of like, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, and be more real, because I feel people will connect more. But that's basically what it is. We're in that transition, and we're showing to them that you gotta work hard and you gotta fight for what you want, and right.
Yeah.
So
something like that.
Eric said, I'm just waiting for Gwen to make an appearance for.
Gotta go to Cali.
I hope they do it over here. There's rumors. That she may come over here. I wanted to ask about working with you guys, being travel agents. Will you guys be able to help me get Disney hotels and stuff? Even I'm at AP. I'm planning a trip for August. Yeah, we can help anybody, or we in any aspect. Disney, Universal, cruises. Um, so definitely just reach out to us. Um, if you have Instagram or Facebook, just send us a private DM, and then Karen will work with you. So
Be more than happy.
We can help. We gladly help you. Clay said you guys are a great family.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. We try. We just a normal family. You ought
We're
to see
a little cuckoo, but
our discussions behind the scenes. Mary get to see it all the time, because Mary's a member of our family.
How's that? Mary's part of the family.
So hey, spread your wings. See, this merch already has me hyped for this movie. I really want to see it.
Are we there yet? Oh, that's awesome.
Oh,
I can't wait to see the movie now.
That's like that's one of our kids.
Are we there yet?
So
that's cute.
Now they actually painted this, and that's
when's that movie coming?
Next week, Christmas.
We should go see it for Christmas.
I think Christmas. Anyway, Mary said, "Hey, behind the scenes, the best." Yeah, it's just cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. That's what it is. Yeah.
We gotta pick on you, man.
Always. If you didn't know, here's the first look of the Stella Nova and Terra Luna resorts. In the last video, we discussed that you could actually book already for, was it 2024?
Yeah.
Or 25? I don't 25, remember.
No.
I don't even remember. But anyway, this is what Universal did. They show us some inside look. This is how the hotel. This is the concept art. This is, and honestly, this is exactly how it's looking like right now.
Yeah.
They get from me that I used to drive.
Kind of almost makes it seem like they try to copy a little bit of the Star Wars Galactic Cruiser.
It's a combination of that, but it has a little bit of a vibe of the what is it, Surfside?
Yeah.
With this little pillow and this.
But they made it look very obviously Stella Nova. I mean, like.
So the amenities that the room will have is air conditioning, free Wi-Fi, iron, hair dryer, safe, smoke. That's not an amenity. It's a smoke free. Okay. Flat screen TV, coffee maker.
They're still trying to say that's an amenity.
And mini fridge. Okay. Whatever floats their boat. So, there you have it. In January 21st of 2025. The rates
are not bad.
Well, this is back on a few days ago. 168, which it wasn't that bad. We were supposed to do it, but Karen and I guess, slept on it. We didn't book it. We had to check it. They're still available and try to book it. We wanted to do something crazy. Like the first day, we want to be there.
Well, I might just be walking around the resort.
But we might be with flashlight sitting in our room because things are not working. But hey, yeah.
Clayton. You had it, Clay.
Right here.
Yeah. Our home park is Disneyland, but your videos always tempt us to go to Disney World.
Oh, that's cool. We love.
I was gonna say I think our favorite park is actually Disneyland. But I think it's just because we live here and we go to Disney all the time. But I think our favorite is Disneyland. But yeah, I mean it's different. It's a lot bigger. You're gonna be doing a lot of walking.
Yeah.
So just be ready for that. But our parks are pretty cool too.
I just like Disneyland convenience, man.
I was gonna say the convenience of Disneyland's like the best. I think.
I'm gonna park hop.
When you park up over there, it's literally a hop.
Yeah, it's a hop.
Like park hopping here, like you literally have to get on some kind of transportation to drive you to the next place.
It's at least 30 minutes.
Yeah,
hop.
It's a big hop. But yeah, I mean, our parks are pretty cool. My favorite park is Animal Kingdom, just because I like nature and I like animals. But it's something different that you guys don't have over there.
Yeah, and Epcot. Epcot.
I don't like it. Mary says, question on your feelings on this. This feels like something that Star Wars Galactic should have done. Yeah, I feel like they kind of try to copy it a little bit, probably before they knew that it was going to crash and fail even more.
Well, no, before they try to reopen it.
Yeah.
Because
they're going to do something. They have to do something.
They haven't scratched the Galactic Star Cruiser completely. So what Universal is doing now, they're setting their path.
Yeah. Now you're gonna copy us.
Now you're gonna copy us. Remember, this whole Universal is coming to just rip Disney's head off. That's on a nutshell what they're doing. So now you're gonna copy us. We're the first one that came out with that concept because you did something that completely failed. Bob Iger, and
you think they overshot it by a lot.
There you go. Yeah. Now, if you do something similar, you're copying us. That's what they're doing. David said, if you do vlogs going to Publix, I'll still give you a like. Awesome.
If you go to the Publix or any kind of
Publix
supermarket with the kids, you're just gonna say, can we get this? Can we get this? They add like 20 extra things to the grocery list, as usual.
I don't. That will be Karen.
Yeah.
I don't.
He doesn't even step on a grocery store.
No, I don't do.
He'll drive me to it if he needs to, but
I stay.
That's about it.
I actually stay in the car. Watching YouTube. Yeah. Anyway, guys, if you haven't done so, smash that like button as it helps us out tremendously. Make sure you're sharing all our videos. Always comment and share and like, because that helps us tremendously. I feel like more family need to know about us so we can continue to help them out. Do you guys get on the Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser? How do you feel about it not being available anymore? No, we didn't. It was way too expensive. We thought about it.
Carlos really tried to
threw the math. We almost did it. I almost pulled the trigger, and then I was like, no.
The voice of reason.
No.
Said no.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
And then you're gonna have people discussing the whole fact of, well, you didn't do it. But you're right, I didn't do it. And even though having people saying, oh my God, that was the best experience ever, you have to do and all that, still didn't convince me. I'm a money guy. You gotta convince me with, is this worth your money? I'm a family guy. No offense to those families that could afford it for them. But as a family content creator, we have other content to cover, and we also have our regular lives. I cannot just drop $6,000 just for the heck of it, and we.
I think if it would have actually been on a cruise, then that would have sold us more. I think we would have managed to come up with the money to go on an actual cruise that was themed for Star Wars, or like I've always said, they should have just bought a land in like the Bahamas and converted it, made it look like some kind of Star Wars section. I mean, they have plenty that they can do. I think if they would have made it into a cruise, then I think we would have done it.
Definitely.
It's kind of a bummer that we didn't get to do it because everybody that went said that it was an amazing experience, but we just couldn't justify the price.
Nah,
the price tag.
Not for
on that.
6,000. That's just too much. David said you gotta love the
Oh my
public
gosh.
sub.
The chicken tender one. Woo.
I love public subs.
They're the
Maybe
They're
because
delicious.
we live over here, we kind of like slow down completely.
No, I want them again.
But it's once you have it a few times, you're like, okay, then let me slow down. The new hotels look beautiful. I may have to stay there the next time I get to visit. Yeah, definitely. And if we're able to show it to you, Michelle, hopefully we're able to like justify that. Justify the fact that you definitely need to visit.
Yes.
And stay. I'm a Star Wars guy, and I still haven't got a chance to go to Star Wars rides at Hollywood Studios. Man, you have to.
You have to. That is an amazing ride.
Yeah. Are you going? Are you guys coming to Disney in this trip? If you are, definitely try to do it. More information about dining amenities at Universal Studios, Universal Star Nova and Terra Luna. Sorry, I was reading the yes from David. All right, so definitely you have to do it, man. You should try it.
That's an amazing ride.
If you go to Hollywood Studios, you cannot leave without.
Hopefully, it won't go down.
Rise of the Resistance. Or if you can afford it, David, go ahead and if you can, and it's still available, go ahead and buy the Lightning Lane. That way you know that you're for sure gonna ride it, and even if it goes down, they'll give you the money back. They said that they won't give you the money back, but they will. Just goes to guest relation. They'll give it to you. But anyway, this is the dining on the concept art. Again, something similar that we're already accustomed to see.
Yeah,
it's just screaming Bayliner from Cabana Bay is similar to the Surfside as well. They're saying that each hotel is gonna have their quick service, and of course they have their own amenities. So it's honestly it's gonna be like a Surfside Dockside.
Yeah, it seems like
kind of deal. It's gonna have a pool, fitness center. You're gonna have a gym, kind of like in Surfside and Dockside. So there you have it. Very interesting. They're moving right along, Karen. This is what Hollywood gets, just so you know. So these are how the characters are dressing up for the holidays in Hollywood. Cute. We just get regular Hello Kitty, who doesn't do the heart. She just waves. You get Cindy Lou, who we barely see Cindy Lou outside.
Here it's hard.
Here is extremely hard. And quite honestly, and anybody that goes to the park as much as we do should notice this. The amount of entertainment in Universal has decreased. You can tell that they have been cutting budget on the entertainment. Back up to last year, you could walk around Seuss Landing and you will try to go to the bathroom, you will find a Who. I mean, legit.
Right.
They will be decorating, they will be singing. Cindy Lou will be outside. Martha will be outside. Now they have 3 or 4 and that's it. And then they disappear. So, I don't know. But you can see the budget cuts starting to affect. So,
well, I mean, they're opening a lot of things.
I mean, they could open whatever they want, but don't affect my entertainment.
Gotta go to Cali.
Jeez. So.
That's so cute.
Very cute. Here's Donkey. I cannot wait to get Donkey back. You guys have no idea how much I miss Donkey. We need Donkey ASAP, and they should have Donkey somewhere around in the kids zone or whatever, closer to the ET area. They should have been building some kind of like a booth, close to that. I don't care. Put them on the SpongeBob store or whatever, do something. Put them on 5 and dime. I don't care, but definitely miss Donkey. Shrek, this is how Shrek dresses for the holidays. So you get to do that meet and greet. Now, we are doing meet and greet, so what they do is that they come out during the day in their float. And they stand right, between Hollywood Boulevard and in front of like La Bamba and Mills, and then you're able to like take pictures of them. But it's a quick greet and meet and greet. My new favorite ride is Guardian of the Galaxy in Epcot, but nothing's going to be the first experience on Rise of the Resistance.
Yeah, nothing beats that.
Beats that. You're right.
Yeah, your first time when you ride
Rise
of the Resistance, you're gonna be like in awe just how pretty it is. But Guardians is an amazing ride. Mary says, I was annoyed when they moved Donkey knowing that it was going to close down. Yeah, we knew that was going away.
Yeah. Now,
garlic popcorn.
Circus McCurkus still on the refurbishment, but they already announced Universal the menu that they're bringing. So they're bringing some new menu items, and here are some of the things that they're saying. So they're gonna have
I like the popcorn.
Gluten-free buns upon request, chicken and biscuit, popcorn shrimp box, roast beef sandwiches. I guess that it became so popular because of the Grinch up to last year that they gotta have it now more, throughout the year. The Big Top Burger, Magician Meatball Cone, Vegan Magician Meatball Cone.
I like how they put the price for that one. For nothing
pizza
else.
Pizza pasta vegetarian.
Oh, that pizza. Oh, that sounds good.
Red fish, blue fish, poke bowl.
That sounds good.
And tame dragon salad. And then a whole bunch of pizza.
Oh, they have curly fries. Garlic popcorn. Miss Sheila says garlic popcorn sounds good. It actually does sound good, actually.
Garlic popcorn.
But you're gonna need a mint or something afterwards.
And here's something people are missing. Here's something that people are missing again, Mary.
It's going up.
$18.99 if you want a souvenir cup. If you want the freestyle souvenir cup. Now it's $18.99. People are sleeping on it. It went up again.
From $16.
It went up again. And up to a few weeks ago, it wasn't $18.99. So, and nobody's complaining. Had this been Disney, everybody would have been like complaining. I'm telling you. So, $18.99 if you gotta buy a brand new cup, when it used to be like $16.99.
Mary said it. Which stinks because means refills probably went up too.
Well, it's at $11.99 now.
That went up, right?
It went up. It used to be $10.99.
Yeah.
I remember when it was $9.99 up to the beginning, up to the middle of the summer, because with taxes and all that, we used to pay $10.22.
That's too much, man.
So until they get rid of those sucky cups, I had zero interest in the new cups anyway. So money saved.
Yeah, they're new cups. Their new cups are horrible.
But see, things are going up. Look, premium bottled water, $6.
That's shameful.
$6 for my friends in California. Clay, she's been in Disneyland. She will be able to say, "Hey, we've been paying literally $8 to $10 in California for our water, so we're not that far, people." $6 hot beverage. When I used to work in Universal Studios, now we're on $3.79. We used to charge $1.29. So now, almost 18 years after, $3.79. So things are going up. Caramel popcorn cupcake.
Sounds interesting.
Very interesting. So anyways, this being out, released on December 11, I'm not seeing people complaining about yet. And I just decided to read today, and I was able to catch them. Boom, boom, boom. Dang, it's going up. How come people are not catching it? Anyways, moving right along. If you didn't know, there's a new Santa Claus dress for the Minion. It was $16, yeah. In the meantime, mine remains naked.
He's fine.
Karen
It's good.
didn't
Look at
let
him.
me. Karen
Look at
didn't
him.
let me.
He is as happy as he can be, like Homer Simpson.
Yeah.
He's happy as he can be.
He's staying as Homer. That's what Karen told me.
Yep.
No, we're not spending $16 to dress him up.
Nope. Sure not.
In case you're interested, they still have him.
He's good. He's happy naked.
If you guys are interested on buying Super Nintendo World merchandise, know that now it is available in our website. Just limited merch available in our merchandise on our website. Okay.
Oh, I want Yoshi.
So you could buy that shirt, Yoshi shirt. Those are used. You could get this neon backpack that I offered to buy to Karen like 20 million times, and she said no. I'm
trying to be good. Don't worry about it. Keep
going. Neon Tumblr has been there since opening day. Neon Boo adult t-shirt has been there. Khalil actually has one similar to
that one, I think.
The Bowser adult shirt. The Chain Chomp adult t-shirt.
Oh, that's new. We haven't seen that.
Princess Peach headband, $20.
We didn't see that over there. I didn't see it.
We saw it the first time.
I don't remember.
We saw it in one of the stores. We saw it in City Walk, and then it got sold out.
Oh, jeez.
Yep.
Good thing for my memory.
So, yep. The Boo headband. The Yoshi headband. These are very popular, believe it or not. Very, very popular. People buying left and right. If you want to buy pins and collect them, this is the time. There you have it. Or if you want to start getting ready for the opening.
Is that stuff that's coming
Universe.
here?
No, this is in the website. You can buy.
This is I missed that part.
You couldn't even order it at one point from the website, even from Disney Hollywood. Universal Hollywood. Because remember, we asked, "Hey, can we order this from the website?"
Yeah. Oh, because I wanted that lamp.
And they're like,
that I should have gotten.
They're like, we think so, but they're not gonna have everything. That's what they told us, but we're not sure. But anyway, if you want to start getting ready, if you want to start getting ready for the opening of Super Nintendo World here in Orlando, there you have it, available in the Universal Studios Orlando website. I feel like this kind of like flew under the radar for many people.
That's super cool.
Yep. I told Mary about this the other day when I went with her and Danielle to the Orlando Informer. I'll almost call it Orlando Sentinel. Orlando Sentinel is our newspaper. Orlando Informer. Now, finally, they're bringing just the regular cup holder with the Universal Studios logo. It's not themed. It's not Horror Nights. It's not Christmas. It's not Mardi Gras. I feel that these are the ones that people can buy and feel free to like carry around without worrying about, oh, I don't have, it's Mardi Gras. I shouldn't be carrying these.
We carry all the mugs all year.
Yeah. So it's Mardi Gras and I'm carrying these Halloween Horror Nights, whatever carrier. Now you could get the regular logo, $16. No, you're not going to do an update now. You're crazy.
I do it now?
I'll do it right now. Shut down the whole thing. The whole operation goes down. So pretty cool. The same price, $16.
For now.
I like it. I like the
color.
Yeah, purple and blue. Now, this is interesting. I was busy at work. I couldn't do it and I forgot about it. Universal sent a survey. When do you hear this one? That means more money. Watch it. More money. We're going to pay more money. So Universal Destination and Experiences surveying guests about possible offering for Halloween Horror Night multi-night tickets holders. That will be people like Karen and I and the kids that buy basically the Sunday through Friday, all season long. As it is, the price increase this year
By
By
a lot.
a lot, to the point that we almost paid $2,000. Okay. With that said, hypothetical things. This is what Universal says. You learned that on Thursday, September 26th, Fear Pass holder and one additional guest will receive the following exclusive benefits in addition to the standard one for the Fear Pass. And it says new exclusive bar for Fear Pass holder, only open on these and select nights. Discount on merchandise for this night. An exclusive single night panel discussing the creation of the house and HHN lore. Exclusive merchandise for Fear Pass holders, only available on this night. Discounts on express passes for this night. Free event parking. Free express access after midnight. Discounted single entry ticket for this night. Exclusive food and secret menu items for this night.
Oh boy.
And then it gave you, I would likely attend on this night. I will likely attend and invite someone else to attend with me. I will likely not attend on this night. Universal, what the hell are you doing? We could have barely walk in September. Yeah. I don't know what the heck they're thinking. So the survey begins with settling a hypothetical situation in which the Fear Pass holder and one guest will have the access. And then we saw that. Upon reading the option, participants were asked to choose on the three responses, which we did. Then we were ready. Oh. And then it says, you learn on Monday, September 2nd, 2024, Fear Pass holder can and one additional guest will receive the following exclusive benefits in addition to the standard ones in the Fear Pass. Exclusive photo ops and meet and greets. Discounts on merchandise. Discounted single entry tickets. Exclusive food and secret menu items. Discounts on express passes. Exclusive access to the Fear Pass lounge. An exclusive single night HHN themed speed meeting event to meet new people with similar interests. No, this is like a date speed.
They may get admitted to, yeah.
Exclusive merchandise for Fear Pass holders. Discounts on food and beverage purchases for this night. And it gives you the same three options. And it said, please rank the following concept by how appealing they are to you. So obviously, then you get to rank it, and then you submit the survey, and then there you have it. This is smelling like more money. More money. More money. Universal's pulling the Disney effect on us.
Although they're trying to smooth it out by asking first. No, what would you like? Because we're going to charge you a lot more money. It's just coming. We just want you to think that.
What do you think Disney does?
Disney just raises the prices.
No, Disney sends random. I get stupid surveys all the time. And once in a while, when I have time, I just rate them super low. And I just throw them down to the ground. So they're putting the Disney effect on us. Universal is starting to be Essos, people. They're building parks. They're building hotels. They want to buy possibly cruise. We're going to start paying even to go to the bathroom soon, Karen.
Probably.
You want to use the restroom? You owe me $3.99. Jeez.
Oh, you gotta go.
I guess. Universal Orlando Resort announces January 2024 pass holder benefits, including a free retro lanyard, which is perfect for us, especially not for
Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras.
It's got Mardi Gras colors.
Yeah. Yep. That's what that's what it is. Universal Studio Florida exclusive entrance. Universal. Stop playing stupid. Give us the damn entrance all year long. We deserve it. Just like we have it on Disney.
I don't know.
This is not becoming attractive.
I'm not a pass holder for Disney.
Dining location. So again, Confisco. Then secret pass holder menus in Budodona, like they do all the time on Tojitos.
Oh, on Tojitos.
We get a new red carpet cocktail at Universal Great Movie Escape. Starbucks. You get a new iced vanilla chai. In the Universal Studio, we get Some stuff on Lombard, some stuff in Chess Alcatraz. So I guess they're gonna have the new Island Raspberry Punch. iOS Confisco, Minto's gonna have something. Comic Street is gonna bring a brisket grilled cheese. Sounds good. Then you can save up to 40% at all Universal hotels on select dates. Normally runs during the week. An early park admission for 3 park pass holder at Volcano Bay, and that's pretty much it. So know that some benefits are coming. Yep, Mardi Gras. It's crazy. We are about to celebrate Christmas, and we're already talking Mardi Gras. But as a matter of fact, Mardi Gras auditions were this week, guys.
Jeez.
They're already selecting their performers. It was this week.
And they're ahead of them. They're ahead of the game.
I think it started 2 days ago or yesterday. And then they're running all the way to Friday, something like that. Anyways, if they charge to go to the bathroom, I'll bring my portable potty. Yeah. No, I'll bring my own empty bottle.
That is the portable potty.
So excited, though, that I get to do Mardi Gras when I thought I missed it. There you go.
See?
Now, Karen, video of a closer look of Donkey Kong Mine Kart Madness coaster testing shows ride vehicles jumping fake track gaps in Super Nintendo World. That was for Japan, though.
Yeah.
That is for Japan. Okay, let me see.
I can't wait.
So that is in Japan. I'm assuming it's going to be similar over here. So just like Karen, I cannot wait either.
They're getting the bands.
They're getting the bands.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
We're going to have to.
All right, people. That's it from Universal. Now we're moving to more exciting things. I guess in Disney, we got a whole new theme park. 2 new theme parks for Universal. Disney gives us Zootopia. Zootopia Theme Land has opened up as of today. Yesterday was the media event. I actually saw some videos of that. It looks pretty cool. It looks cool. I give it to them. Is it gonna compete against an Epic Universe?
No.
Is it gonna do something to a UK possibly theme park in Universal? No. But hey,
it's cute.
This is the closest thing that Iger could promise us and deliver. And actually, was in Iger was shipping. So Zootopia open in Shanghai, and it was pretty neat. All the characters were out. They have exclusive, obviously, merchandise. They have exclusive food. I saw I saw people doing the ride. So the ride looks like a simulator, kind of. So it looks decent.
That's cute. It looks cute.
And then Josh D'Amaro came out yesterday with Zootopia's Duke Whistleton that interacts. This is animatronic that interacts.
It looks kind of weird.
Yeah. So this is Disney response to like, hey, what else are you guys doing? So anyway, Cutting Edge Duke Whistleton audio animatronic showcases Zootopia Land grand opening. As you can see, Josh has a big old smile on his face, thinking this is gonna be like the best thing in the world. It's funny because then all that happened yesterday. And here's what Universal did. Universal dropped it. Pow! And all of a sudden I noticed Disney, we're opening Little Mermaid again in Hollywood Studios. We're excited. It's been almost 5 years, guys, and we're going to do it with the most recent Little Mermaid. We're adding 3 songs, and we have also going to refurbish some of the scenes, and we're bringing new projections and possibly a few more characters. And this is happening, guys. It's happening on fall 2024. It's happening, people. Dude, they just freaking announced a possible theme park, and you're gonna hit me with a ride with a show that has been shut down for 5 years. That people been begging you to open the damn thing. Is that your best attempt? And then they came up with this, and this was all over Twitter. Like, oh, look at these, I'm here scratching my head. I'm like, bro, if I'm a shareholder right now,
I'll be hiding on the desk.
I'll be making some nasty phone calls right now. I mean, like right now at that moment. I'll be like, get Iger on the freaking phone, and we need to just call an emergency meeting. This needs to stop. This publicity stunt that you guys are trying to put out with your fake smile, like you have it all under control, needs to stop. But yeah, that's what they did. I mean, I'm not lying. We could timestamp it if you guys want to.
I like when you said more exciting news.
And yeah, it's exciting. Look at Josh.
I mean, he's always excited. He's always smiling.
He's a nice guy.
He's a nice guy.
I feel bad for Josh because Josh has been in the middle of all this disaster.
I like Josh.
I like Josh too, and that's what it makes me upset. You know,
so don't make fun of him.
No, it gets me upset that if the board or the shareholders decide to cut people's head, I'm afraid, and I pray that Josh is not involved.
Right.
You gotta see it. This guy has been through Chapek and now through Iger, but when people are upset on the top, especially when they're losing this, there's a bunch of heads rolling down, and they don't care whether you have a nice smile, you're a people's person. They don't care. You know, they talk one language, and that's the language of money and power. And honestly, they're not delivering. Unfortunately, they're not. You have your number one competitor saying, hey, we're taking over UK. That's basically what they're saying. We're taking over UK. That's first. Like that's huge right there. I just opened on this I guess show, whatever you want to call this, with the question to you on the audience. Was this the right move from Universal? Will this affect the economy of Universal, of Orlando, Florida, by opening a theme park in the UK? They just basically pulled the red carpet from under Disney. And you're coming with just like we're opening
the
Little Mermaid show back, and we got some
it's reimagined
freaky animatronic over there talking back to you. Like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, are you out of your mind, Disney?
Well, yes.
I'm just scratching my head while all this goes down, and I'm thinking, I am so glad we have a real talk show tomorrow night because I could vent out.
Clearly,
this hurts, man. This is when Disney should be ready, like, to drop the bombshell. Guys, more news are coming. Watch out. We have something big. We're doing this. We're doing that.
They are.
Disney marketing freaking sucks, Karen. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. You know, not like Nike did it today.
What they do? What they drop?
And I'm going to compare Nike and Disney right now. No, I'm going to compare because this is what Disney used to do too. So in case you guys don't know, I'm what is called a former sneakerhead. And I said former because Karen broke me out of it, but I'm kind of falling back on my old habits again.
Thanks to Khalil. Now I got 2 boys in the house looking at shoes every single day.
Yeah, I was a huge sneakerhead, like huge. Like I will spend a lot of money in sneaker. But forget about that. Let's look at what Nike basketball did. Look at that. Stop texting. Look at that.
Looking.
Yeah, what you saw.
The Nike sign with Kobe
Yeah.
going like this with the little sign.
This is what Disney need to learn to do. So tomorrow, well, there's new shoes coming from Kobe on the 27th, and there was already a rumor that supposedly there was gonna be a drop shot tomorrow, right? And Nike this afternoon dropped this Kobe 1221. That's tomorrow, and they left it like that. That's freaking genius.
That's all you need to do.
You know how the internet went wild by just like doing that crap?
Sure.
Why Disney not doing something that they used to be very popular for? Disney used to like throw hooks like that.
Yeah.
Disney used to be the geniuses of marketing like you have no idea. And right now, they're the worst marketers ever. Like, look, we just opened a park. Let's show this animal. That should have been shown already, people. They shouldn't just throw something in TikTok or whatever, or having him talking months before the opening of the park. Disney is awful right now when it comes to marketing. Awful. Whew. Hey, I can relate so much with you guys because I'm literally becoming a sneakerhead again. It's a hard balance between Disney and sneaker. I hear you.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Chico. But the hard part here now is with obviously with the sneakers, there's a lot of basketball shoes, right? Kyla's playing basketball, Kalel's playing basketball, so obviously they want basketball shoes. But then they had to educate me between a basketball shoe that you use to play basketball and the basketball shoe that you wear out.
Casual.
The casual basketball shoe. So it's a lot of shoes and 3 people that wear a lot of these shoes.
I don't wear a lot of this shit.
Well, you're going to. You're in that direction. You're in that direction. So I can clearly say that that would be you.
One thing that we missed when we in these 2 weeks is something that I love. Disneyland went ahead and announced their first ever events calendar for 2024. This is genius. It helps people prepare for it.
So, and you're talking Spanish.
If I want, well, that's Disney.
I'm just kidding.
If I want to go to Pixar Fest, okay, this is when they're running Pixar Fest. Now I know when to prepare rather than wait until like March 30th or April 2nd or who knows, April 20th, the week before, for them to tell me they're running freaking Pixar Fest starting next week or it's coming and then you could start as of April 26th, which it was crazy. For the first time ever, now we have a whole calendar. Walt Disney World, you need to learn big time.
They need to do that.
Big freaking time.
That helps people plan so much better. Like you have time to plan for stuff.
So if you want to go to, next year Halloween time, now we know. Hey, we could be there on August 23rd if we want to. Or you know what I mean? And be able to participate. If, we want to be part of the holidays. Now this is what you can plan. It helps people plan accordingly. I think it's a smart move. And on top of that, they're bringing Pixar Fest, and they're bringing this kind of floats to DCA, Disney California Adventure, and I think also in Disneyland too. And they're bringing new merchandise and stuff like that, which is amazing. And they already announced, what they're doing for the Lunar New Year. So celebrate gospel. So gospel. So you already know all these ahead of time. When I saw that, I was like, this is freaking genius.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, this is back when they had the newest fireworks. And we were with Mando, our friend Mando from California, 5 Fires on YouTube. You guys are not following him.
You should.
And yeah, definitely. That's a must. And then Mando and I were talking. I'm like, bro, that's now I can plan.
Right.
And he's like, man, I like that. Because he asked me, like, how do you feel about it? And I said, this genius. Genius. Mary, where you going?
Mary, where you going?
Mary Perez. Maria Perez. Don't be saying you're going and then later I'll catch you texting at 11 o'clock. Listen, and even now we know Oogie Boogie Bash is returning for 2024. We're not going all the way to the summer. Is Oogie Boogie Bash happening? What's not happening? What's happening? You know what I mean?
Right.
They had Disneyland After Dark from January through June. So we already know that the new Pixar Place hotel is opening on January 30th. So organized. Walt Disney World, please hire the event coordinator from Disneyland too, so they could actually organize your life, because Disney World's life is a hot mess right now.
Mary says some of us have to get up and early and train for a 10K.
Yeah,
we should be doing that. But
I just walked 30 minutes today.
I didn't do anything. I sat down all day.
Luminous. The Symphony of Us debuted at Epcot. If you guys didn't watch it, highly suggest. We got a video. We also have a live stream on that. The YouTube hasn't.
I was gonna say it hasn't shut down
yet. No, because they haven't.
They haven't copyrighted the music yet.
Not yet. Give it about a few more weeks. So Karen wants to give it a different try. Spoiler alert. 3 of us thought it was meh. Karen was like, I actually like it. It's not better than the Harmonious, but I like it.
I have an unpopular opinion, though. Hardly anybody likes Harmonious, and I love Harmonious.
And Karen thinks that we need to watch
it. I don't think we were in the right spot
closely
to appreciate it.
That's what Karen thinks. So I don't know. We're debating whether we're doing that tomorrow or we're going to Universal. We don't know yet.
Well, I'm gonna know that I'll probably lose.
But you can say it. You can say we're going because I want to see it. Yeah. That's fine.
It's gonna be cold still tomorrow. Is it still gonna be cold tomorrow?
It's gonna be okay.
I don't know. Epcot gets cold.
Not as cold as today.
Epcot gets cold.
Now, time-lapse video of the many colors of the World Celebration. This is the best part, guys. So this is how it looks during the day, which is meh. And then during the night, this is how it's transformed. This is how it's supposed to look. Unfortunately, some of the lights are starting to fail.
Already?
Dude, it felt like the night after opening night.
Dude.
Like one of these lights was already turned off.
That's probably because somebody stepped on the rock.
I mean, somebody stepped on it.
That looks cool, though.
But it's beautiful. Yeah. I really appreciate that section during the night. During the day, I could care less. But during the night, it is beautiful. I seriously would have eliminated this thing in the middle.
That's kind of in the way.
That thing is actually obstructing my view between me and Walt. Walt is sitting over here.
You think that's why they did it?
Why?
I don't know.
That part, at one point in one of the concept art, this whole thing was open. I don't know why the hell they're doing that.
They said, let's put some plants in the middle.
Let's rip that damn thing off.
That took forever to build.
Yeah. Also, Disneyland decided to announce all of their After Dark events. They're like, listen, we're going to give you the event calendar and we're going to give you the After Dark event. Walt Disney World, you're still going to guess.
Yes. All the way to the end.
We're going to wait until like the month before and then we'll tell you. So we know that they're going to bring in Sweethearts Nights, Star Wars, Pride Nights, and Disney Channel theme after park event. I think Sweethearts already went on sale, and I think it might have been sold out by now.
I would assume that. Isn't that for Valentine's?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, if you're interested in the Disney Channel night, this is some stuff that they're bringing: the High School Musical pep rally, the Phineas and Ferb dance party, Camp Rock karaoke, the Descendants at the Rivers of America, opportunity to step into a photo backdrop for Lizzie McGuire, the Cheetah Girls, Teen Beach Movie.
Wow, they really went back.
And then you had the Star Wars night. We haven't had a Star Wars night since 2019 here in Walt Disney World. Although I think they're bringing what was it, Villain Night?
Villain Night.
I think Karen and I found a loophole of a secret website
Dun dun dun.
the other day. I was doing research and I found it, and he announced. Doesn't have dates yet, but I think they're gonna release the Villains Night this year. So you heard it first here.
They should do it at Hollywood Studios while they're doing the Mickey's Not So Scary.
Christmas, you're funny today. Christmas week park hours update. Now they have midnight closings at Magic Kingdom, Karen. I mean, that's to be expected.
Obvious,
They
yeah.
haven't done that in years, though.
Yeah, that's long overdue.
So from December 24th to 29th, the park is going to close at midnight. December 20th, park hours extended a.m. to 12 a.m. So it's opening 1 hour earlier.
Oh, it's opening an hour early.
Yeah. But basically, this is overdue. So, and here's the rest. And they're going to continue to change. You'll see this thing changing. Especially Hollywood Studio. You're going to see Hollywood maybe being pushed to 10 o'clock.
10 or 11, yeah.
Yeah. Food guide to the new Zootopia land at Shanghai Disneyland. So here's how some of the food looks like. Looks pretty interesting.
I was going to say, their food looks really cool.
Very Instagrammable.
It looks very fake, though.
So it's some chocolate marshmallow, and mini chocolate bar. The big donut. The mini big donut right here. Disney Zootopia blueberry pie. Blueberry milkshake. Ginger flavor ice cream sundae. Judy's waffle and ginger flavor ice cream. Ginger flavor ice cream cone.
Carrot shape. That's pretty cool.
Lemon marshmallow. Frittata sandwich.
Oh, like a carrot.
Like a carrot. That's cute.
That's pretty cool.
Hot chocolate with Judy Hopps hot beverage cup. Right over there.
I like the holder.
Hot chocolate with Nick Wild hot beverage cup. And the White Peach Waxberry flavor sparkling special drink with Nick souvenir cup. Jeez,
So that's an actual cup?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
The Zootopia Popsicle. Disney Zootopia Popsicle. With Disney Zootopia Popsicle ice malt. Paw. Carrot shaped lollipop. Disney Zootopia Popsicle lollipop. Gazelle cotton candy. That's cute though.
That is cute.
The Disney Zootopia police officer badge chocolate bar. Corn flavor popcorn. Corn flavor popcorn with Hops Family Farm popcorn bucket. That's cute.
That's cute. Oh, that is a cute one. I don't know about the caramel popcorn, but
the bottle cap and clip. It doesn't show where. But anyway,
that's pretty cool.
Bunch of cute
pretty stuff.
Yeah. The Flower and Garden Festival, Karen, was announced to begin on February 28th. Doesn't have an ending date yet, but it was announced.
Okay.
Starts on February 28th. Okay, we know something.
See?
Disney's telling you, hey, we cannot copy Disneyland, but at least you want to see Garden, you can start on the 20th.
I'm telling you, on December that the Flower Garden is starting on February.
As usual, Disney World files multiple lawsuits contesting property taxes, meaning they're being overcharged on property taxes, and they know it. And this is not the first time. Last year, they actually won. So this year, they're actually suing the property tax appraiser plus the other idiots. What's their name?
I don't know.
Oh, the Reedy Creek Improvement District.
The other idiots.
Well,
that's their name.
No, that's not their name.
Oh, okay, my bad.
That's
your name.
The other idiots. So according to this is how much all these property values are assessed and they're expected to pay. So they're suing, and most likely they're gonna bring somebody else. They're gonna reappraise it, and whatever difference, then they have to like set for that. And if it's like last year, then a judge may say, nope, you gotta go with what is being assessed. Sorry, county, and sorry, idiots, you're not gonna steal more from Disney. Disney Cruise Line announces new age ranges for youth clubs. That actually broke yesterday, I want to say. So for the Oceaneer Club, the change from 3 to 12 of age to 3 to 10 with specially guided activities for children 3 to 4. And then the Edge changed from 11 to 12 and now to 11 to 14. Now they change it. Now they change
Right.
it. When Kyle and Kylo had to split last year.
But that makes more sense.
I know. We
that
said
makes
that
a lot
for
of
the
sense.
longest time.
Because like when there was always like a year that Kyle and Khalil will fall in different clubs. And that was like the dumbest thing. They're only 2 years apart. So that was like the dumbest thing. Like,
yeah.
So that makes so much more sense now.
And when you look at what they do on the Edge versus what they do on the Vibe, when Kyla was Kyla was 14. Yeah, that's when she went on the on the Vibe. She's like, but they don't have anything over there that I like. I like being on the Edge.
Yeah.
And Kyla was like, I want to be with Kyla.
Yeah.
So
that makes so much more sense.
Yeah. And then
we barely need it now.
Now the Vibe is gonna be for 14 to 17. So that means Kyla can still go to the Vibe. Kyla will have to wait until July when he turns 14, and then he'll be able to go to Vibe.
Or they can go to Edge together.
No, they can't.
Yes, they can.
They cannot, because
the Edge will continue. Well, yeah. You're saying 14.
Anyways, that's the news as of yesterday. 2024 Epcot Festival of the Arts will feature all new artful photo ops, including Wish, Sleeping Beauty, and more.
That's good.
That's good. Finally, we get something new.
They were all the same ones. They're all the same ones.
All they do is this change it off location. But hey, there you have it. Wish Storybook. Italy Pavilion Korea will have the tea time with penguins. And then we're going to have Sleeping Beauty by the World Showcase Bridge.
That's good.
These photo ops are a lot of fun.
Yeah,
that's happened to be in the park. First look inside Tiana's Bayou Adventure a few days ago. Disney actually released this. This is basically inside the ride. So it looks pretty neat. So I cannot wait. Now that we're down on that road, there's no turning back anymore. I really want to experience this. It's expected to be open sometime in 2024. They haven't announced an official date. While Universal keeps giving us exact dates, and Disney cannot commit to something.
Just in case.
So this is how it's looking inside the ride. It's pretty neat. Really looks like the Bayou.
It does. It looks pretty.
Disney Cruise Line now is offering 50% off required deposit on select Disney cruises. Cool. That's perfect news. Book at Disney Cruise by February 16, 2024 and pay only half of your required deposit on that day. You make your reservation. This offer is valid on any new reservation for select Disney cruises departing between the June 17, 2024 and May 31st of 2025. That does not require final payment at the time of booking. Remaining balance will be due at the time of final payment. So
that's pretty cool.
These are the rules of the offer. If you need more help, contact us and Karen will gladly help you. There's nothing more that Karen enjoys than booking other people's cruises.
Cruises, yeah. I love it.
You tell her, can you help me booking a cruise? You just made her day. In her mind, she's there with
I'm
you.
going.
Like, she's there. Like, one way or the other, she's there. And then even the day of boarding, she's like imagining that she's walking on that cruise with you.
I hear the sound of when the ship goes off when they're leaving. Yeah. The horn of the ship.
Disney World released more information about Annual Pass holder good to go, in case you guys care about that. That's basically like bonus days that we get now. Um, so basically, if it's a good to go, then that means I don't have to make any reservation starting on January 11th. You
You
know,
get more days. You get more days.
yeah, I guess. It doesn't count. And what it is, it doesn't count against me. So like, I could make up to 5 reservation, and but it doesn't count towards me. So if I have a good to go day and I select that day in that park, because you could have a good to go day, but it's depending the park.
Right.
Which normally Magic Kingdom is not involved unless it's super dead. That means that
in January
I could select 2 of those if I want to, and I still have 5 available, which makes perfect sense, especially if you plan ahead. They also send us a message. That's true. We got an email, and I read it. I was like, okay, whatever.
Thanks.
Good for you.
Thanks for the head.
Disney World announces details on how virtual queues will operate when park hopping restrictions are removed. So, in case you didn't know, as of January 9th, there's not here on Walt Disney World, not Disneyland, here on Walt Disney World, there's not going to be any park hopping rules. That means we don't have to wait until 2 p.m. And we still have to go to the first park that we said we were going to be at before, and then we could actually park. So it says starting the 9th, guests will be able to join one attraction virtual queue at any theme park where they have valid admission. Guests may hold one attraction virtual queue at a time. Select admission type may also require a theme park reservation to join a virtual queue. Guests do not need to be inside a theme park to request the join virtual queue at 7 a.m.
That's good.
That's always been like that. You could do it like that anyway. Guests must be inside the theme park to request to join the virtual queue at 1 p.m. Example, Guardians of the Galaxies, Rise of the Resistance, Tron. So there you have it. So that's basically, in other words, if you're going to park hop and you miss the 7 in the morning window, you better be at that park by 1 p.m.
By 1.
Kind of like it is now. So the problem was that you had to wait until 2 p.m.
to park hop.
Now, to park hop, I guess, don't wait until almost 1 p.m. What I will do is that if you want to try to grab something for Guardians, try to be there by noon.
Yeah.
And chill in that area by 12:30. Don't move, don't do anything, just 12:30, so that way you don't get distracted and get it done. Disney Cruise Line, this is from Scott Augustine. I want to say before I forget, everything else that I touched bases or cover was from blockmedia.com. Scott Gosting on Twitter said Disney Cruise Line has updated its Castaway Club membership terms to remain in the Castaway Club program. Member must book or sail on at least one eligible cruise within 5 years of the last Disney voyage. These suckers, man. You see how they are?
So no, you gotta be sailing at least every 5 years, every 4 years.
Yeah. I mean, the last time we did it was 1 year. So I guess we got 4 more years to go. Yeah. But and right now we are gold members about to shift to platinum. Is that right?
Yeah.
Or we have to do one more.
No, I think we did 5. So I think we have to do 1 to become platinum member. I think we did. We've done 5, right?
We've done 5.
So we need to do. We've done 5. My math is great. I think once we finish the 6, that's when we become platinum members.
Okay. Which it means if we don't do it in 4 more years,
then we'll revert back to silver members, I guess. I don't know how else to check.
Bro, these people are gonna get a lot of people upset. Let me put it to you that way.
Chico says, how did you become a Castaway member? Pretty much is how many cruises you take. So after your first completed cruise, you become an actual silver member. So after that, you have to do 5 sailings. And then I believe it's like 5. And then on your 6th one, that's when you become a gold member. So I think it's if they say 5, then guests who have completed 1 eligible Disney cruise automatically qualify for Castaway Club membership. To remain in the program, Castaway Club members must book or sail on at least one eligible cruise within 5 years of their last Disney voyage. So pretty much they want you sailing every 4 years. At least every 4 years.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But with Disney, it's hard. Like, I mean, you would that's if you can afford to do Disney, that's more realistic to go like at least once every 4 years. You know what I mean? Like, because you're gonna have to save up for it.
Yeah, and Adrian has the same question. So you had to start from zero, or you can get your status back after taking a cruise without benefits? And somebody said that Wade's reading isn't clear.
Miss Sheila, have a great night. She's got to take the puppy to the vet tomorrow.
Woohoo!
That's awesome.
Puppy check, puppy check.
Puppy check. Have a beautiful night, Miss Sheila.
Yeah, it's definitely something to look into it, because I like this. I hate it. Do you think that they're trying to prevent people's kids from becoming platinum member? No, they want you to go more often.
No, they just want you to go more often.
They don't want you to ride that way for like so many years. They're not stupid.
No, I think they probably went through and realized that people weren't sailing. Like, all members haven't been sailing. So here, it's almost like, hey, get back on the ship. Like,
or you're gonna lose your benefit.
Yeah.
And these are the benefit. So you go read it on your own, but it pays off, especially on this, when you could add activities.
Yeah.
Ahead of time. Because that basically secures some spot.
The check-in, it pays off for the check-in too, because you can get one of the earlier check-in if you get on the boat. Miss Sheila says, love you guys. Have a great week and a very Merry Christmas. You too, Miss Sheila.
Take care.
Tell the boys Merry Christmas for us.
So, like, currently we get all this.
Yeah.
I
think we're platinum members, though.
Now we are. I think
we are. Because I think I questioned that. I think I even sent them in it. I did a messenger thing.
So if we became platinum member now,
I think we are.
Now we can book new itineraries at least 3 days earlier than general public instead of the 2 days that we were before. We could add activities 120 days prior instead of the 105 or 90.
Which is good because those book fast.
We can select the port arrival time and complete online checking in 38 days prior to sailing instead of the 35 that we had before.
Yep.
And then we get a complimentary dinner at Palo and Palo Steakhouse, which is a big deal. We've never been there.
We've never been.
And, because I'm a firm believer. I don't know, maybe I'm cheap. That if I'm already paying, why do I have to pay to get extra food or fancier food? No. Yeah. Give me the food that is included.
I don't think we're cheap. I just think we're just common people. You know what I mean? Like, I'm already getting food. I don't need to pay to get more food. You know what I mean? Like, and I can see that maybe like if you're celebrating something like a big anniversary or your wedding or something like that, then yeah, you might want to splurge a little bit.
And being that we're Hispanic, also we're like eating with the entire family. So the kids and all that. We don't like just the two of us.
Right, that's kind of like a thing that we've always done for dinner. Like, even if the kids really like the camps, we're like, you can go to camp all day, but we're getting together for dinner. Yeah, like, we're having family dinner.
Honestly, we should
try it.
Yeah, on a date.
We should. Yeah.
To Palo, let them do. They're already teenagers. Let them.
Well, now things might change because they're teenagers.
Well, let's go to Palo. But anyway, now we get a compliment.
Now we're gonna do it.
So. That's good. And then plus all Silver and Gold Castaway Club member benefits. So whatever benefit we were getting, we get it too. So there you have it. I think we're platinum. First of all,
I think we are because I asked, and they're like, you have to complete this sailing to become the platinum.
We already done every single ship that they have currently. Yeah. There are 2 more coming. So there's the Treasure and the other one that is coming. But as of now, we have done every single one of the chips that I
see if it tells me where.
Whatever the Wish, the Magic, the Wonder, whatever.
Yeah,
I don't even know them. But Anyways, throughout our years of being married, on the whatever 17 years or so,
whatever.
I just can't remember. I know that we had done a total of five Disney cruises.
How many ships are there? 5?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we've done 5 because
we've done every single
we've
one.
We've done them all.
We've done 5, and we had traveled maybe 12 to 14 times to Carnival.
Yeah.
And 1 to Royal. So like we're like before everybody decided to put
I wish we would have done
a cruise on a video.
Yeah.
I guess that we should have done.
We should have done that
because we've been doing that since 2005.
Forever.
So as a matter of fact, we got married on 2005. Karen and I went on a honeymoon on a cruise. If you were to go on a Disney cruise, so it has to be we're a family of 3 with 1 year old. So it definitely has to be either the Wish, which is 4 days, or what was the Magic. But the Magic and the Dream, they swap ports. So it's one of these things that you kind of have to like wait for the season. And I think the Magic is 7 days, and the Wish is 3 to 4 days, and the Dream is also 3 to 4 days.
I think they alternate between.
Yeah, they switch routes.
Yeah, well, sometimes like the Wish will go out for a 3, come back and then go out for a 4, and then come back and go for a 3. It just depends on the. They had to do a 3 or 4 for the Wish.
Dude, I hate talking without not knowing. So,
but I don't know. Our ships, maybe.
So our ships, you got the Wish, you had the Dream, you had the Fantasy, you had the Magic, and the new and the Wonder. Now the new one is going to be the Treasure. So we have done all of those, but the Treasure. So you see how, depending what do you want to do, whether it's Pixar Day, Marvel Day, Halloween cruises, or holiday cruises, that's what it may vary.
That's what's going to determine, I think.
So you got to choose between, okay, do I want to go on the summer? Do I want to do a holiday cruise? Do I want to do a Halloween cruise? Or I don't care, I just want to do a cruise in February.
Oh yeah, okay. And it also depends, where you want to go or where you want to leave from too.
So and then the port. And so which one? So let's say I want to do a Halloween cruise. Then it's gonna give me the Wish and probably there you go, ship location.
Imagine during the Fantasy and the Wish all do it.
So depend now.
It just depends on itinerary and where you wanna where it's port, like where you gonna leave from. God.
What port are you departing from? So you see now it gives me, okay, do you want 1 to 3 days? Do you want 4? Do you want 5 or 6? So we recommend, if you've never cruised any cruise line, we always recommend try to do 3 to 4. See if you like it, because some people may find it brutal. If you have cruised before and you're like, man, I love, you know what, I really want to try Disney, and if I want to try Disney, I might as well just go all the way in. Then you're looking at a 5 to 6 or maybe 7 days.
The longer, the better. The longer you can afford, the better.
We did a 3-day cruise.
That's too
once,
short.
And we were like crying.
Yeah, that was too short.
We did it almost 2 years ago in April, and we did the Dream, and we were crying. Legit, we're like, man, this is way too short.
It's too short.
It didn't give us enough time to enjoy it. Then we did the Wish 4 days. It was good, and we're like, man.
Still needs to be longer.
Yeah, we're so used to cruising for 7 days, and now we're like anything below 7. But I think if you want to find a sweet spot, then definitely the 5 to 6
day, yeah.
And then then you're looking at prices from, and then this one is from Fort Lauderdale. So it all depends where you want to depart from. But this one you already know. Okay, I need to leave from Fort Lauderdale, and now that you're local, you may be able to say, hey, I don't mind going to Fort Lauderdale. Now, this one stopped twice at Castaway. Castaway is Disney's Island.
Amazing.
Which is amazing.
Like sometimes I would feel like if it's a Bahama cruise, if you just stop in Castaway, I'm a happy girl.
But this one,
you don't need to take me to Nassau.
this one is cool because it stopped by Castaway, then
That one's the perfect.
the newest island, and again Castaway.
That's like the perfect cruise right there for me.
Disney Castaway, the new island, then Bahamas, and then Castaway again.
So, and you have like a day or two of sea where you just in the sea.
So, you know, that's basically what you're looking at. You know, so these are the prices from October 20 to the 26th of 2024, Sunday through Saturday. And highly recommend to at least go with an ocean view. I don't know. I feel catastrophic at times, but this is
catastrophic.
Oh, catastrophic. Claustrophobic.
Hey Ryan, how's it going?
What's going on, Ryan?
How was it? Just watching Wonka.
So, which this is not bad. Look, so you pay $5,100 for an ocean view, or you pay $5,700 for a balcony. When you look at this price difference, you're like, you know what? This when we are looking at prices, we're like,
let's try to save up and try to go to the veranda.
I would just rather go to the veranda because you have a balcony. There's nothing better than being on a balcony.
Yeah, no, especially in a cruise. Ugh.
But just so you know, this is the rate for two guests. In your case, the baby may be paid.
The baby's gonna pay.
The baby's gonna pay, which is the stupidest thing.
The baby will pay
in the world. You know, the baby is one. And this is how much they're gonna charge you now for the baby, with the baby included.
Yeah.
So now you see it changed a little bit. So you know what? Yeah, depending your budget, you could say
we just might go inside.
Might as well go to the ocean view. No, I don't recommend.
Yeah, I don't recommend inside unless.
But then now you're looking at that for 6 days. You know, plus the taxes. So remember when we were talking about the?
No, that's including taxes and port fees.
Okay, so remember when we were talking about the Galactic Star Cruiser for
$6,000.
$6,000 2 days. Now we're talking.
This is way worth. Like I would have done this, no questions asked.
$6,000 6 days. Now you show me this, then I'm like, okay, now it makes freaking sense.
Yeah.
Now the money is talking. I'm not saying $6,000 is cheap either.
No, that you still have to.
You still have to save up. Still, you know. But if you were to go to Carnival right now for 6 days, it's gonna cost you maybe $3,800 to $4,200. Royal's probably gonna be in the mid or high 4,000. Save up a little bit more. You go on a Disney cruise for 6 nights during Halloween season, and for the three of you, and it's still a lot better. More days that you can enjoy the Galactic Star Cruiser. Now, don't get me wrong.
We're gold members.
The Galactic, because we haven't known one more.
Yeah.
The Galactic Star Cruiser was an experience, a complete different experience. You were immersed in a different world and all that. And you know, people that cosplayed it loved it. People say even if you weren't gonna cosplay, you're still gonna enjoy it, but you would enjoy it more if you are part of the whole story. So I'm not criticizing anybody. I just feel that you get more value for your money going in here for $6,000, 6 days.
And you're gonna get shows, Broadway style shows. You have fireworks and fireworks because they're the only line that does fireworks out there. You're gonna have the Halloween stuff.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you go to Halloween, if you do the Christmas one, if you're going off season, then like
it's gonna change. The price is gonna change.
It should be a little less expensive if you go on a non-holiday theme or non-themed. Well,
the thing about cruising, the more in advance that you book it, the better for you. The cheaper it's gonna be. Ryan said, "Do you think Disney Cruise Line is the best thing going to Disney for Disney currently? It's been the best thing forever. Years.
I think it would always. I honestly think it's gonna be the best thing ever, like forever. Like I don't think the parks will ever come close to the Disney Cruise Line.
Yeah.
Like if you think the cast are amazing in the parks, especially I think right now, especially California, because the ones here in Florida are not really the best. If you think that the guest service is good as it is, the guest service on a cruise line is 1,000% better. Like hands down is 1,000% better. So I always think that the Disney Cruise Line is the best thing going for Disney. So like I say, if you ask me between going to a park or going to a cruise, I'm gonna tell you I want to go on a cruise. Just because, and that you're on a cruise, you don't have to worry about anything. You're sitting there, you have your food, you have everything. Like you don't have to worry about anything at all. When you go to parks, you have to like, where you're gonna get breakfast, where you're gonna get food, where you're gonna buy, how you're gonna get to the parks. It's a lot of stress. For me, cruising, hands down, the best vacation.
So
the thing about Carnival is sometimes you don't get the best clientele due to how affordable it is. Yeah, it depends. It depends. I think for Carnival, you have to go on the longer cruise, 7 days at least.
Don't go 3 days.
If you go to the 3-day or the 4, like the smaller ones, you're getting going with the party people, the young people. So you're not gonna enjoy it.
Go 7. You go with family.
Even if you go during spring break, you have to do at least a 7-day. Like that way, you get an actual family environment cruise. If you go anything shorter than that, then
and you see them in Disney too. You see the party people in Disney.
Yeah,
it's not. People have the wrong concept that Disney is just targeted towards families or kids. That's completely wrong. Disney is the first cruise line that actually separated an adult area versus the family area, and then everybody else copy that from them.
You can literally, like, if you're an adult, you can literally go on a cruise and not really see that many kids, or you're able to avoid them if you really want to. Like I had a coworker that once went with me on the same. We just happened to see each other in the elevator, and she literally said to me, "This is probably the only time you're gonna see me because we're adults, we don't have kids, so we're gonna hang out in the adult area the whole time." Never saw her again during the cruise, ever. So you can easily do that. And you're gonna as an adult, you're gonna enjoy the Disney cruise.
Definitely.
Yeah. The only thing that they don't have that I think a lot of adults like, which I don't really care for, is the whole gambling thing. It's the only thing.
And that's obviously that's all depending your preference at that point.
You give me a good Broadway show, and you got me. I don't really need. I don't gamble at all, so. The casino doesn't really do much for us, I think.
If we're helping you guys with all this information, make sure you drop a like button, hit that like button because it helps us tremendously. Chico said, I can't wait to use you guys as my travel agent. We're very humble. Thank you so much. You guys have so much information, ask away. But you guys might hate me. No,
ask away. The more questions, the better.
I ask a lot of questions. Yeah. And all that we're doing is, honestly, the reason why we have this channel is to share our experience. We've been Disney people forever. I mean, the kids were raised in Disney. They were raised in Universal. We had love cruising. Our honeymoon was on a cruise. We already shared that. How many carnival we've done? 12 to 14 carnival, something ridiculous like that. We've done 5 Disney cruises.
We used to be bad.
Royal.
Like the whole sneaker people, like we used to be bad with cruises. We will cruise at least once or twice a year. Yeah. We slow down a little bit.
Our kids were raised on cruises pretty much. Kyla was travel since she was allowed to travel at 6 months. That was
the day she turned 6 months. We had her on a cruise.
That's the first day that she went on a cruise.
And she paid full price, which was
on Royal, which we were complaining.
We complained the whole time.
We've done, the kids have done kids club on Carnival, on Royal. They have done kids club on Disney. Obviously we started our YouTube channel in 2019. That's what Karen said. Man, we wish we would have documented everything that we did before that. But if you go to our videos, Disney, The Witch, and In the Dream, you get to hear the kids' perspective. Then we went on the Mardi Gras, Carnival Mardi Gras in March to celebrate Kyla's 15. You get to hear their perspective about that cruise and our perspective as a family. So, I mean, definitely I feel we have enough experience that we could help people. We do have to travel to Royal. We haven't done Royal in years. I think we owe it to Owe. to ourselves and to potential clients in
Right.
order to help them out. Because, but I'll be honest with you, once you go Disney,
It's hard to go back.
and I know people that they the only reason why a lot of people continue to do Royal is because they could afford Royal and not Disney every year.
Right.
Other than that, they'll tell you if I could.
Or they don't like Carnival enough to go to Carnival. You know
Well,
what I
some
mean?
of them have not done Carnival.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I love the Disney cruise.
Ryan says that 5 or 6 day it's the best. It is. I really want to do like a 14-day one, to be honest. I can't wait to want to do one of those. And then Ryan says, would you both do a Virgin cruise or not your thing? I think we would do it. We want to do it.
We want to. That's something we talk about. I don't know when.
Yeah.
But we want to.
We hear that the food is amazing. Like it's one of the best foods out there.
Listen, I could use 3 to 4 days without kids.
Without kids' activities, without running everywhere.
I'm okay with that. I'm at the point. I was telling Karen, I think it was over the weekend. I'm like, Karen, if we were to go on a cruise right now, I'm gonna be the most boring guy in the history. She's like, why is that? I'm just gonna come out of the room, eat, and go back and sleep. And then maybe go out to eat more and maybe they just do show and then come back. I am so tired, like, because we're always on the go, always doing stuff. Go, 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 go. We're just coming back from having a whole month without a day off because we had DJ events and stuff like that, plus the channel.
Plus the kids. Like the kids are in Christmas break, but they both have still basketball practice. They both have like Kyla had 2 basketball practices today. So we stay busy.
Have days off at all. So I told her, I said, I would just sleep. I would just chill. I would just probably grab food and come back and sit down on my balcony. And I'll be like, please don't talk.
It depends on the ship. We can go to the movies.
Yeah.
And probably fall asleep.
To answer your question, I could legit do an adult cruise just to spend quality time with Karen, just to try also another cruise line. People like Karen mentioned that Container said the Virgin has the best food in compared to any other cruises. I would love to do it. I'm not opposed to. I mean, cruising is cruising, and as long as you remove me from my regular hectic life, I'm okay. So yeah, Virgin is definitely in the to-do list for us. How do you guys budget? Do you guys have any idea on tips to budget? For a cruise, so I already look. What happens is I already know that a cruise is gonna cost us as a family of 4 somewhere between the 3,500 to possibly high 4,000. I already know that. Obviously, what varies is depending the season, how in advance we do it, all of that. So I start kind of like calculating that. And then, like any other person, I start working and saving and saving and saving. And then, for example, I already know that going to Disneyland for the 4 of us and doing Disneyland the way that we like doing California, meaning that we like experiencing different things, we're looking about spending somewhere between 6,000 to 7,000 just between the 4 of us. That's with food, staying in the hotels, the trip along, the flying to California is over $2,000 already. So we already know that. So when we made the decision this year to go to California, we asked the kids, do you guys want to go to California during Halloween or would you like to do a Disney cruise?
I lost.
Karen lost. The kids said we want to do Cali because they love California. We want to do California. We want to go again to Halloween Horror Nights. We want to see a Super Nintendo World, blah, 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 blah. They already know that. They said that. We already knew that. So I was like, all right, I know it's going to cost us about $6,000 to $7,000. Had they said, no, I want a cruise on a Disney cruise, I knew that we could possibly spend less money than going to California.
Yeah.
As you can see. And it's probably going to be less because it wasn't going to be 6 nights. It was going to be probably 4. So we went for...
Which I don't like either.
we went for like 4 or 5 to California. But so you see what I mean? So we probably would have saved about like 1,000 plus. So that's how you start, you research. You could give me some days. So the calendar is out for 2024. Again, just contact us privately and then we can look up a date and then we'll tell you, okay, how much is the down payment? Because
Right.
what they'll do is that I ask you maybe for like, depending the cruise, they could ask you for $250 per passenger. And then you put that down payment and then they deduct that from obviously your total. And then you can submit payments through us. And then they give you a deadline of what is it, 60 days in advance, 60 or 90 days in advance that you have to pay the remaining balance.
Well, that's why the earlier you do it, I think it's the better. It's better just because you can make more payments to it, so it's not like a big hit. So you can make payments as you go.
Sometimes
we budget like anybody, like kind of like anybody else. Like when we start taking a little bit of money out of paychecks to put on like an account just for that specific cruise. Like we have an envelope and that money goes in there. Like
sometimes, unfortunately, we have to like make a decision on the fly because we don't have time, like we mentioned.
Yeah.
So sometimes we're like, okay, we had the opportunity to do a cruise in 2 months. There's spring break. Okay, and we got some money saved up. Do we want to do it or not? Yes, okay, all right. And obviously that's why we have other businesses. We have, you know, uh, our DJ company. YouTube doesn't pay us honestly enough money to even pay for one trip.
Yeah.
I mean, we barely made enough money to pay for my annual pass.
Yeah.
That alone to pay for a whole trip. So, not yet. Hopefully, we in the future we'll be able to make more money, and that's why we want to do it. Make the money in order to be able to afford more stuff to be able to show it to the viewers on our content. But anyway, so we depend on our business at that point. So whatever money we make after doing events and after we pay all our other expenses that we have as business and whatever we had left over, then we start saving and saving and saving until we're able. So that's why we didn't do one cruise. Like we only did the Quinceañera cruise with Carnival. I already knew firsthand that we weren't gonna be able to afford a second cruise unless the kids would have said no to California. It was one or the other.
I lost.
This coming year,
it still hurts.
We don't know yet. We may be able to afford one trip, and that's it. So last year was 2. This year is only. This maybe coming year is maybe 1, because things have gotten so much expensive, and the kids like they're in different sports, and everything costs money. So we're incurring more expenses as the kids grow older, and that's to be expected. So I don't know. We're looking. I want to do another Disney cruise. When? I don't know yet. I just want to do it. So between that and if you guys want to keep passing the word that we are travel agents, obviously all of that extra money that we make, that's what helps paying for our own cruises. So that's why we work so many jobs, and that's what we call the extra money.
Yeah.
That's to pay for our vacation at least. So and that's basically what's up with cruises. So like I said, just contact us privately. We gladly help you.
And obviously we'll show you the difference between like a Disney cruise and then a Carnival or Royal Caribbean. We can give you prices on all 3 of them, if you want as well. That way you can make a better decision, because you might really want to do Disney, but you can afford Carnival. But then you can even go to a balcony in Carnival where you probably wouldn't be able to do it at Disney. So it just depends what your budget is.
We like Carnival.
We like Carnival. You just have to get there on like the longer days, just so.
I don't mind Carnival.
Yeah, no, we like Carnival.
And listen,
the kids love Carnival.
I'm still gonna have fun. I'm still gonna sleep, and I'm still gonna eat.
Yeah, the shows is the only thing that are.
Yeah, the entertainment was different.
The entertainment in the Mardi Gras wasn't like the best, I would say, but it's still. I'm still gonna enjoy a cruise no matter what. I just love it.
Just watch our video, Chico. We have just put we have videos for the Disney Dream. and we have video for the Disney Wish, and we have video for the Carnival Mardi Gras. So we got, I mean, and it's a lot of videos. I kid you not, you're probably gonna be watching over 10 videos combined on all those three cruises. And you know what? Who knows? Carnival may change your mind. You know what? That doesn't look as bad. Let me try it out. Like the other day, some lady asked me some random question. She's like, you know what? With your answer, you just convinced me to try. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say like, hey, I'm a travel agent, kind of hope, but I didn't.
Let me know.
Yeah, but she had some questions. She just commented on the video. I answered. She asked me back. I answered again. She said, hey, you just convinced me to try. There's nothing wrong with trying it.
No.
You try it. You don't like
not
it.
bad.
At least you know you didn't like it.
And I think they're really trying to change their reputation for being the party cruise to being like more of a family environment kind of cruise. Francis, believe it or not,
I have met the owner of Carnival Cruise.
That's awesome.
The boss of my best friend's father.
That's true. It's super cool. We like Carnival. We enjoy Carnival.
And Carnival is coming.
With the new ships that are coming, yeah.
Here's the problem with Carnival. Carnival gets the bad rep for what you say, that it's more affordable and there's more ghetto people and all that. Fights happen everywhere.
Yeah.
Fights are happening in Disney cruise. It's just that they don't get beat as hard as a Carnival. So just consider Carnival like the Disney and theme park.
Yeah.
Everybody faces the same problems and challenges, but if it happens to Carnival, you're gonna hear it. But if it happens to Disney, you're barely gonna hear. In theme park, if it happens to Disney, they sweep the floor with Disney. But if it happens to Universal, nobody hears about Universal. As a matter of fact, earlier today we were talking about the prices in Universal for some of the food, and I just realized by just talking about some news today, even the Freestyle Cup went up $1 more. Nobody had talked about it.
Right.
But had that been Disney, they would have swept the floor with Disney.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Just gotta give them a chance.
Carnival has a bad reputation because people don't consider Carnival as fancy or whatever. And then anything that happens in Carnival, then it's bad. But the same crap is what goes on
in any cruise.
Same thing. It's just that the news don't leak as much. But if you follow news, because I follow a lot of cruise, at one point I thought about considering doing cruise news more often, right. All that, because I love.
I can sit here and talk about cruises.
I follow everything that happens in the cruise industry. Like you have no idea. So, my wife always been to Disney. I literally just got into Disney and theme park because of her. That's why I got her and my son AP for Christmas. That's amazing.
That's awesome, yeah.
Listen, Disney.
So if you guys like Disney that much, you're gonna love the cruise.
You're gonna love the cruise.
So the same amount of money I think that you're gonna spend. I don't know if are you local or if you were gonna.
It's local.
If you're local, like if you were gonna try to spend money to go to like we said like California to look at them, you're gonna be spending almost the same or a little bit less if you go on the Disney Cruise Line. You're gonna love it.
If you're local.
You like Disney?
For the annual pass holder, if you have the one that I have, which is I think is the Sorcerer, that's $8.99 plus tax plus that times 3. That's twist. You're spending $26.97 plus the tax. You know, and that's to go to the theme park the whole year. But if you want a really really good vacation, that you get the entertainment of the theme park and more, there you have it. That's what you. So when you compare it and you're like you're better off sometimes just planning that cruise. That will bring happiness and joy.
And especially with the little one, the experience you're gonna have on a Disney ship.
Dude, we shared it before when Kal-El was a baby and he didn't want to go to he was in the nursery at that point. He wasn't even in a kids club. And then they call it nursery. The nursery, you got to pay by the hour. By the hour, it was like $6 an hour.
Back then.
So as a parent, you're like, I'd rather pay for 2 hours. I think they give you a 2-hour gap
I think you have to
or 3-hour gap. So that way people don't dump the babies and disappear. But you're like, man, I just 2 hours without a
But you can do
baby.
it like you have to pick them up and then you can reset another
Yeah,
time during that same day. It's not like only 2 hours during the
no,
entire
you
day.
could do a
They
multiple.
just want you to pick them up after 2 hours, so to give the cast members a little bit of break, and other kids can come into the nursery.
And then you could actually drop him off again for two
Yeah.
hours and so. But for 2 hours, as a parent, even with your 1 year old, that you have a privacy, that's like that's golden right there for $6. So Kalel was like crying and crying, and then Karen had
The mom
the
heart.
mom consciousness hitting her heart, and she's like, "Can we go back and check on him?" I'm like, "I guess." I'm a typical husband. Yeah, I guess. Why not? Then we just show up to the front desk, and then the girl on the front desk says she's like, "He's been very quiet since you left."
So she went like that for
And
us not
she's
to
like,
talk, so he wouldn't hear us.
Don't, but I'm gonna show you why he's so quiet, and I'm doing this to her. You see, we didn't have to stop by, and she's like, "Let me see him. Let me see him." And then the girl goes and whispers like, the reason why he's so quiet is because we got a special guest. But in a special guest that only the babies in this nursery get to see. And then we're like tippy toeing almost. And when we finally arrive, the special guest happens to be Belle. And Belle had Kalel on her lap, reading a story to him and the whatever amount of kids they have over there.
Yeah, it was amazing.
And everybody was like,
yeah.
And you're talking about babies. And the cast members are sitting down on the floor holding the babies, listening to the story while Belle is over there. And then later on that day after we left, we heard that Goofy showed up, and Goofy was drawing stuff with us. So a lot of things happen in this kids club that we parents don't get to see.
I know.
And
back
they don't
when
want you
Kyla
to
was
see
little,
it.
like she would come every time we would pick her up. She would come with a stack of arts and crafts things that she was doing.
And she's like, I did this with Minnie. What?
And then I had to come back because I did something, but it's drying. Like we have to come pick it up later.
I did something. Minnie helped me.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Or Tinkerbell was there and we were playing dress up. What?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get to hear that, but when you ask them, they're gonna tell you. The cast gonna tell you that's only magic that happens here, and it's only for the kids. We got all special guests all the time. We don't know who's gonna show up.
Yeah.
But they just show up.
And it's random because sometimes the characters are walking around and they're walking out, and then they're like, oh, that's like you can see where they're like, oh, I'm gonna go stop in the nursery, and they just turn around and go into the club and the kids club. So
that's the kind of experiences that you get to encounter that you're like, wow, I wouldn't expect that. Shoot, I didn't even see Minnie. I had to make a line for half an hour to see Minnie, and these kids are seeing Minnie, or taking picture with Belle and stuff like that.
And it's the best place to meet princesses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan says Six Flags had the reputation of being hangout for teens. Oh yeah, they do. Now over here it's more like SeaWorld and Busch Gardens.
Yeah.
Now I'm so excited and I love it, and I'm making memories, and I found you guys because I'm on the heavier side, and thank you. And didn't know if I will feed on right, but if your vids gave me a confident boost, yeah, man,
that's awesome.
I always tell people, always try it out.
Yeah.
Worst thing can happen, you don't fit. That's fine. At least you saw the lines, the cue lines. At least you know your limits at this point. But I always tell people, don't limit yourself from having fun, because there's so much to have fun in these theme parks than only the rides.
Yeah.
For example, I had embraced it. I rather go to a theme park and hang around and enjoy the environment, the rides. And it happened to me at the Orlando Informer. Everything was a walk on. And it got to the point that Mary and I are just chit chatting. And then Daniela and her daughters, they're like, oh, we're going to do that ride. We're like, okay, we'll meet you later.
Yeah.
And then there's our rides that I fit. And I was like, nah, it's okay. I just want to enjoy the environment. So there's a segment where Mary and I capture an interaction with the Who's. I don't know if you saw that.
Mm-hmm.
Danielle wasn't with us. They were actually riding rides. And we just happened to stumble to them, and we happened to talk to them. So I am the type of person that I learned to enjoy the environment and to just enjoy the minor things that all these theme parks have to offer rather than the rides. The rides is something that actually now I find annoying because sometimes I'm there for like over half an hour to just ride less than 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And my anxiety is all up to the roof because of waiting and waiting and being in the middle of
Entire, yeah.
everybody. And I find that I get less tired if I don't do rides than when I do rides because of all the anxiety level. So it's cool, man. Chico said, I'm so happy that Disney is plus size friendly. Yeah, they are. They are. Disney's very conscious. I even in Disneyland, even in Disney California Adventure, I get to do the Incredicoaster. So, but you can't compare. A lot of people say, well, Disney is better than Universal. You can't compare the rides in Disney versus the Universal. The only one that I don't understand from Universal here in Orlando is Hagrid's. I still don't understand why they have to be so limited. It's not a big deal. They shouldn't be that limited with the sizes. But other than that, you cannot compare even a rock and roller coaster with a velocicoaster or a Hulk. There's two different animals. You're dealing with more loops. You're dealing with more speed. You're dealing it's completely different. So I understand why Universal does it, but unfortunately, people don't understand that it's a different type of element. But don't worry about it, Chico. We are gonna be doing a live stream in January soon. I'll let you guys know when from the theme parks, where we're gonna be taking you ride by ride. By ride meaning around Universal, we're gonna be talking about the seating. We're gonna test it out with you live. We're gonna be doing it live. We're gonna be answering questions. So in a few weeks, we're gonna be doing that. So stay tuned so that way you could join us live and ask us all the questions that you may have. The other one that I seen the video was the pet hotel one. I completely. Oh,
that's in California. The Secret Life of
the
Pets.
Secret Life of Pets.
Yeah, that is the dumbest one because we wrote it and it literally just goes.
That's just the city of Los Angeles.
Yeah, that was just that was
rules.
Just,
they gotta obey by whatever rules they have.
Yeah, and that's a bad one.
But it's stupid.
It is a bad one because you literally don't do anything. Like your car like goes like this. Like it doesn't really like.
You move as fast as as Bill and Kong. You know when you're shooting. When you're shooting.
Yeah.
And you're on that conveyor belt. Yeah. You're standing up.
Yeah.
You're moving like that.
Yeah.
That's how fast you move.
You move as fast as a sloth.
It is the stupidest thing. I know it drives me bonkers.
Yeah, that's horrible. That's a horrible one. I think I was even uncomfortable.
I wasn't heartbroken either. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, but I fit it in Mario Kart. Ooh. I fit it the first time last year. I'm not the first time in January when we went, and I fit it in what's it called?
And that one goes faster.
September.
and that one goes
faster. Hello.
And it has more like abrupt moves.
Yeah.
So it's weird.
So at least anybody, a lot of people can feed on Mario Kart, which I got videos on that. I like doing videos for the plus side community because it's needed. A lot of people won't do them, but I do it. I don't mind. I love helping everybody. So I do have to do an updated video because some certain things have changed. So I want to update. But anyway, guys, we're gonna cut it now. It's been such an amazing time. Yeah, do you know if mommy here has the bigger seat in the back like in California? Yes, in the corners. It's in the corner. The two seats in the corner. And you basically the team members are already trained to identify plus size guests. You don't have to tell them; they just tell you where to go. So, but they're gonna send you to the back, and they're gonna tell you to sit on the corner. not to sit on the corner. Gonna say you go,
go to the corner.
yeah. You go on, they go by number. Let's say they go seating 1 through 4. They're gonna say you go on seat 1, 2, 3, and they point at you 4. So you stand by the number 4, and then that's how you know. And they tell you at that point you're gonna know whether you fit or not. I always say try outside in the testing seating, and also try inside. You just never know.
And sometimes the outside test seats aren't the same as the actual seats.
The Velocicoaster is very famous for that.
Yeah.
Where people don't fit in the testing seat, and then you go inside and people fit.
So don't go by that either. And if worst comes to worst and you don't fit, then at least you got to, like Carlos said, you get to see the queue lines, which sometimes is one of the best parts of the rides.
Yeah, you just never know. So yeah, try it. Actually, I don't fit in Mommy here, but I fit in California.
Yeah,
which is the craziest thing. Yeah, California is a little bit wider than over here. Ernesto, what's up? He said, I love Universal, but my favorite time to visit is Horror Night season. It's so much fun. I agree.
Halloween Horror Night is a good time. The holidays is a good time, and the Mardi Gras
is fun.
It's fun.
Mardi Gras is fun.
Yeah.
Plus, we get free concert. Not free, but it's included with the ticket price. So if you guys were with us last year, that's how people got to see in our channel the Google Dolls for free. Well, who else did we got?
We saw somebody else.
Oh, we saw. I can't remember. We saw somebody else. People were like in heaven, like, "Oh my God, you guys are the only content."
And we usually go. We usually
this.
Yeah, if we go live on those events.
Go live,
and then we don't mute it or anything. We let you we'll get copyright left and right, and then our video kind of gets blocked a little bit. I think it is, or muted. But we don't do it. So if you catch us live on the day, you'll hear every song. Or if you catch it in the next few days, you'll be able to catch it.
We give the people what the people want to see. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. It was such a pleasure. If we have time, we'll do it again next Wednesday. We'll see how things go. Yeah. In the meantime, if you believe in Christmas, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays from our family to yours. We freaking love you. Thank you for all the
love and support.
Don't forget, we're going to be live this Saturday from Magic Kingdom. Make sure I'm going to set it up maybe by tomorrow night. Make sure you share it with all your families and friends. We're going to be showing you the parade, the stage show. Share it away. Share it tomorrow whenever I release it. Share it on the day off. The more people know about us, the better. Help us break record with that live stream. That should be our goal. Yeah. Right? Anyway, guys, we love you. You guys take care. And we catch you on Saturday. Can't wait.
Bye, guys. Bye,